KO the basic. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building. Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout. It's your boy KO 86, Knockout 86, KO Boxing 86, Knockout Boxing 86. Whatever you want to call me, I'm live. I'm here. We back. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Smash that like button when you come in the building. Turn on your notifications so you can be notified when we drop content to the channel. Don't forget to join the channel as a member. We drop exclusive content every single week for our channel members, and we hit it big this weekend. Y'all know how we do. We got our picks right. We got the betting video right. We lit right now. And share this live stream specifically. Share this shit on Twitter. Share it on X. Share it on Snapchat, Instagram, Finsta, TikTok. If you still on Facebook, share it over there. Share this live stream and let everybody know where we talking boxing at live tonight. We got a hell of a show for you. I got to start off the show. I got to respond to old Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach, for some reason, lying ass, capping ass, grimy, backstabbing, low down, dirt ass. He decided that he was going to try to come for me today. Well, nigga, you probably won't make this your last time. And I need all the people that's watching this shit that got a Twitter, this first segment of the show, put this shit on Twitter. Clip this shit. Tag him in this shit. Since you won't come for my name, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you how to do this shit. I'm going to show you how to do this shit, bro. I got you. Don't worry. I caught all of it. Got all the screenshots, everything. Get this shit to him. Get this shit to him ASAP. Since you want to talk crazy. Yeah, we going to get to it today. Mm-hmm. I would say I hate to do you like this, but I don't. Shout out to Tim Carey, not Jim Carrey, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to Michigan Hendo, 1 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna I understand, Drawmont. You want to be the topic again. You see all this shit going on. You want to be the topic again. Ain't nobody talking about your bum ass fight with Williams and Pater. I understand, bro. So you want some attention from knockout boxing. I understand. I'm gonna give you the attention that you're looking for. I'm gonna give you that shit right now for about 10 minutes, and then we off your ass, man. We off you. But I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. Don't worry. All things. What up, bro? Mike Moss. What's good? Kevin King. Cash Crypto. Big Braille. What up? Terrell Jackson. Brother Huey Q. Young World on the money line. What's happening with you? Devontae Cromwell. What's up? Terrence Gayton. What up, bro? 817 in the building. What up? Jamar Skywalker in the building. Brashley McClendon. Lee Jackson. What's good? What's good with you? Daryl Deloach. Tim Carey, not Jim Carrey. Big Bob Gunn. William Old School. What's up, bro? Salute to you, fam. Savage Killer Queen in the building. Fat Pack. What up? My bro Night Rider in the building. What up, Night Rider? T.Y. 007 in the building. KJ Davis. What up, bro? Trap Band. 337. What up, Trap? Salute, bro. Courtney Thompson in the building. Blue. What's up, brother? Michigan Hendo. Marshawn West. What's good? Rozilla Jones. H-Town. H-Town in there, building. What up? Showtime the guy. What up? WTF Media. What's good with you? J So Black in the building. What up? Nuke in the building. What up? Nuke, make sure you get this over to Twitter and tag this nigga. Tag when I start the segment, just record that shit. Tag this nigga, man. Tag him. This is my response directly to you, Drawmont Roach, nigga. Yeah, this is my response directly to you, bro. Cause I'm not doing no subliminals. I'm not finna tweet back and forth. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is, bro. Not me. What's good, bro? Salute. Bubs, what's happening with you? Kurt Hurd, what up? Swoosh Life, what up? HTX Nate in the building, what up, bro? Kendra Scott is here. Mr. Fist is here, what up? Joseph Johnson, I see you. Ruben Langford, what up? Harris, Fam 215, what up? KO for real? Yeah, I got you. Don't worry, I keep receipts, bro. I keep receipts of everything. We got Cam J in the building. Y'all go subscribe to my brother Cam J Network. What's up, Cam? Salute. Salute to you. Kenny Max Payne, what up? Dinka BM, what up? Boxing and Barbecue in the building, what up? Sunny Day, what's happening with you? Joe Cole, what up with you, bro? Supreme Cam, what's happening? Kiro Black in the building. Keisha's in the building. Av Boy JR, what up? Rod Walker, what's happening with you? Don Ballin, what up? Y'all listen to Harris Fam. Salute, KO. Let's get them likes up. O2 Mars in the building. What up? D. Willie Thomas, what's up? Salute to you. TLF Ash, what's happening with you? All right, we got 140 in the building, man. Let's get these likes up, bro. Let's get these likes up, bro. And let's put and the Cash App is $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Please be sure to donate in the Cash App, or you can hit the Super Chat. Super Chat is the $ button right there where you're leaving a comment right now. Make sure you show some love to the channel. Shout out to Kadir. What up, Kadir? I'm just waiting on the likes to get up, bro. Platinum Alkaline Water, what up? Mike Jackson, that's the first topic of the day. That's the first topic of the day, bro. J-Man, what up? We just got to get the likes to 100, then we going. 59 likes, that's not enough. I need 41 people to hit the like button. Drawmont Roach, that's called math, bro. Hey, you dumbass nigga, that's called math, bro. Because 100 minus 59 is 41, bro. I'm going to teach you the difference between lying and telling the truth. I'm gonna show you what capping look like compared to what the truth look like, Drawmont Roach. Don't you worry, bro. I know you don't like that nickname. See, I think you mad at the fact that I know you've been petitioning Tank Davis since y'all was amateurs. Didn't you petition when he beat your ass in the amateurs just so you can get into a tournament because you didn't like the fact that you lost that fight? And then you petition his ass again. You petition his ass again in the professionals. You've been fucking petitioning that nigga since y'all was teenagers, homeboy. I understand you don't like that shit. You don't like that I was accurate and 100% correct on my reporting of your alleged rematch, which we're going to get into a little bit later. Don't worry, bro. I understand, fam. I totally get why you upset. You don't like the fact that I was making fun of your ass for reacting to your reaction of the reaction and shit of your fight with Tank Davis because you couldn't get no other motion on Twitch because people really don't give a fuck about what you got to say. I understand, bro. Point Guard TV, what's up? Dundrick them, what's good, bro? I'm just waiting on people to get the likes to 100. I totally understand why you wouldn't like what I have to say. But to say some bullshit like I don't have no sources or I'm not an insider, when I reported on your shit before everybody else and you admitted you were lying about it, boy, you sound like a straight fool and I'm going to make you look like one right now. Don't worry. Sound like a straight idiot and I'm going to make you look like one. Andre, what up? Just waiting to get the likes get the likes up so we can get this cook going, man, so we can get to the real boxing. Drawmont Roach mad because nigga I know you fighting in August. Don't nobody give a fuck, bro. Just go not get a third draw in a row, Drawmont. I understand, man. I'm fighting in August, nigga. I done went on Brian Custard. This nigga KO ain't talking about me. Ain't nobody talking about me. If it ain't Tank, then don't nobody give a fuck, man. Fuck. I understand, bro. I get why you mad, but you coming from the wrong one, bro. Sunny Day, what's up? 2 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, KO, you got the black hoodie on tonight? No. For Drawmont? Fuck no. What I need a black hoodie for? Need no black hoodie on for no motherfucking Drawmont Roach? He don't deserve a black hoodie. He is low-hanging fruit. With all the shit the way he move and what he been doing and what he been saying and how he got caught lying multiple times, nigga don't deserve a black hoodie. Why would I put a black hoodie on for that nigga? Not me. I ain't beefing with nobody. He beefing with me. 2 Cents Boxing in the building. What up, 2 Cents? Y'all go subscribe to our channel as well. All right, we at 100. Let's roll, bro. Let's get this shit on. But first, let's throw this on here. There we go. That's the name of this segment today, right now. That's the segment name. Real quick, right fast in a hurry. Let's cook these boys, get these boys the fuck up out of here one by one. First, I'm gonna start with the low-hanging fruit. Frequent, I'm glad you're in the building. Stay right there, by the way, Frequent. Let's start with the low-hanging fruit. So here's what Drawmont Roach said. He said, hey, I've been wanting to tell for so long, that KO dude is not no damn insider. He is straight up D-rider, LOL. So we're going to get to Drawmont in a minute, but let's get to the low-hanging fruit. Let's get the peons out the way first. This anti-slob dude says, we all know, bro. He doesn't go to any fights, doesn't interview anyone in boxing. Just a homosexual opinion is all he got. That's what's up. That's what's up. I do go to fights all the time. But also, let's address doesn't interview anyone in boxing. Let's address that. I take your comment, nigga, and I raise you the youngest world champion in boxing right now. So anti-slob. And Drawmont, you was laughing at his comment like you thought it was true. I take that he don't interview nobody. He don't go to fights. Go to fights all the time here in the Dallas area when fights are in Dallas, bro. Number one. Number two, and most importantly, who that's on your screen? Who is that on your screen? I don't interview fights. Go ahead and do a retraction of some shit, you stupid, goofy niggas. Go ahead and delete your tweet or something, dumbass. And the homosexual shit. What is with y'all, bro? What is with y'all in this homo stuff? I am a happily married man to a beautiful woman. Come out the closet, bro. Don't put your gay shit on me. So anti-Slav, get your bitch ass the fuck up out of here. Yeah, get your ass out. You don't interview nobody. Yeah, yeah. What you say? You don't interview nobody. Wrong again. Tiny Tim with the 2-piece in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. Appreciate you. Tiny Tim back in the super chat with the 5-piece. He said absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you. We got Michael Stories, 10-piece. No biscuit in super chat. He says, AKO, Boost did pick Shakur over Tank in the video that was posted about 40 minutes ago of him saying it. So I think that's why he went at him. Yeah, I went and I corrected myself. Shout out to my brother Huey Q. I corrected myself and I put it in the comment section, the link to it or whatever, because you know we correct ourselves and shit over here. And then let's go here. We're just gonna handle some more low-hanging fruit real quick. Then we'll get to it. Let's go right here. Shout out to my dog Vontae, keeping it 100. The crazy part is KO be right about you ninjas. And that's why y'all can't stand him. LOL. Ninja be backing ish up with facts. And I must say, a lot of the ish he say gonna happen, be happening. LOL. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, hate the game. Then Queens of Boxing says, friend, you messy, but is you still going up to 154? Then this dude says, Ninja be like, Tank Team told me he took it easy on Drawmont Roach. Let's kill this low-hanging fruit right here, right now. If I said that Tank Davis fought a stupid-ass fight and that Drawmont Roach fought a good fight, and I didn't say nothing like that, put 100 in the chat. See, this is what I can't stand about fake-ass niggas, bro. And I can't stand about these dudes on Twitter or whatever. As a matter of fact, I have said the opposite. I have said the opposite of that stupid-ass comment. Dummy. Oh, you said Tank took it easy. I never once said Tank took it easy on Drawmont Roach. I said he fought a bad fight. I said he rushed his work. I said he got aggressive too quick because he didn't understand that Drawmont Roach was baiting him in. Get the fuck out of here. Lame-ass nigga. Who else on here? Oh, hot dogs and chili at the poor, whatever. Go look at the video I posted this morning. Tank told him to shut his ass up. He thanked Tank because he said it showed him all the ass around him, but he didn't defend himself. Let's kill this lie real quick. When Tank Davis got mad because I criticized the Jake Paul fight, did I continue to criticize him? Didn't I make a video today still criticizing him right now? Have I shut up one time with my opinions when they go against what the fuck Tank Davis has said or done? Or do I continue to still talk my shit? And do I continue to still criticize him when I feel like he needs to be criticized? Somebody let me know. The fuck is these niggas talking about? And as a matter of fact, freaking, that's why I wanted you here. Ain't this nigga right here, ain't this here for boxing? Ain't this the nigga that when I came up on your panel the last time, he was real fucking respectful and wouldn't say a word to me? Juke, what's up? Ain't that him? See, niggas be on Twitter talking a certain type of way. Frequent is in here, and I know that's your mans in them. Ain't that the same dude that's here for boxing? When I hit your link and he got up there talking, he wouldn't even utter my motherfucking name when I was right there. But he gonna talk crazy right here on Twitter though, right? Boy, shut your bitch ass up, boy. You been that. You been that. And you're dead ass wrong yet again. Dead ass wrong yet again, lying ass nigga. Now let's get to you, Drawmont. Now that we got the low-hanging fruit out the way, let's get to you, bro. Let's get to you, fam. Let's get to you, bro. Since you wanna talk and shit, let's get to you. So again, Drawmont Roach says, hey, I've been wanting to tell for so long. That KO dude is not no damn insider. He a straight D-rider. That's what's up. Let's kill you real quick and get you the fuck out the way since I ain't no insider. Because you really ain't worth talking about unless I'm talking about you in this context, nigga. Straight up, no one cares about you right now. Go beat Williams or Pater and try to become relevant again, nigga. That's what you can do. Let's start with this. Let's start with this, Drawmont.
Up out of there. Yeah, me. So, hey, I just want to let y'all know that the fight's still on. The fight's still scheduled to be August 16th. We just.
All right, so that's you confirming that y'all supposed to fight August 16th. That's what's up. Remember, I'm not a fucking insider, though. Remember, you said I'm not an insider. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't got no sources. I ain't got none of that shit. Let's get to it, though. This is a report from Ring Magazine, Drawmont. Here's a report from Mike Coppinger, Ring Magazine. Sources, Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach rematch set for August 16th in Las Vegas. He confirming your shit. He confirming your shit. He wrote that shit on May 15th. He wrote that article on May 15th. He got his sources or whatever, says y'all going down in Vegas. All that shit. All that shit. That's what's up. That's what's up. He reported that shit. The setup is crazy. The punchline kill him every time, though. I went and pulled this because I remembered that on the date of August 16, 2025, Drawmont, you posted this on your Instagram. You said, good morning, y'all. LOL, it was supposed to be fight night in Vegas, just to remind y'all. So you were supposed to be fighting Tank Davis on August the 16th in Las Vegas. That's been confirmed. Mike Coppinger was reporting on May 15th to the Ring Magazine. That's what's up. Here's the thing, though. If I'm not an insider, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, Lamont Roach, and I don't know what the fuck I'm on, how did I have the information before Mike Coppinger on May 14th? If I ain't got no sources, how the fuck did I know that you were fighting Gervonta Tank Davis supposedly on August the 16th before Mike Coppinger? Them receipts get you niggas every motherfucking time. I understand you hate that I be right. I understand you wondering how the fuck did I know that shit at the time. But my non-insider, non-sources having ass got the drop on your rematch before Mike Coppinger? You're barking up the wrong tree, homeboy. You need to just chill the fuck out. I can give you some more examples. If I told y'all about Gervonta Davis's arrest warrant in Baltimore, Maryland, a month before TMZ reported it, put 100 in the chat. If you heard about Gervonta Tank Davis's arrest warrant from me a month before it came out through TMZ and ESPN, put 100 in the chat. See, Drawmont, here's your problem, bro. Here's your problem. I'm going to try to help you out. Your problem is you lie too much. And you trying to come at a nigga for telling the truth. You are mad because I call you Lamont Roach. You're mad because I told you you needed the Tank Davis rematch. You're mad, bro, because I told you over and over and over again how much of some bitch-made shit you was on after that fight. From the petition to the way that you were behaving to the way you try to slow walk the nigga, all that shit. That's what you mad about, bro. I understand, bro. I would hate me too if I was you because I exposed the truth about you. And you're petitioning from the time you was a kid, a teenager, trying to get in a tournament because Tank beat your ass in the motherfucking tournament before. Like, I understand, bro. I totally get it. But realize when you say I'm not a motherfucking insider, just remember I had the inside scoop on what the fuck you had going on before Mike Coppinger, who I would say that you would probably call him an insider. You would probably say he's an insider. You would probably say he's a true reporter and a true journalist Just always remember, I had the news on your Tank Davis rematch before he did. Just remember that, bro. Remember that shit. Remember, I was the first person to tell y'all before Abdullah Mason even fought Sam Noakes for a title. I told y'all after Sam Noakes, they was looking to do a hometown fight with Abdullah Mason. Or did y'all forget? Or did y'all niggas need to chill the fuck out, bro? You lied over and over and over again about a rematch clause. You lied to him. Oh, you lied over and over again about him signing, only to come back and admit that everything I had been saying for months was true. That's what you mad about. So, bro, don't come over here. Don't come for me like that, dog. Chill the fuck out, fam. Chill your ass all the way the fuck out with that shit. Straight up. Straight up. You cooked out here, dog. Oh, this nigga not an insider. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. Hey, bro, but he had the report of your rematch with Tank before anybody else. I don't give a fuck. That shit don't matter. He don't interview nobody. He don't be interviewing no boxers. Say, bro, but he had world champion Abdullah Mason on his platform a few times or whatever. Oh shit, I don't really give a fuck. I don't know. Yeah, I know, bro. I know, bro. I understand. I get it, bro. I'd be mad too. But pipe the fuck down and get ready for your fight, dog. Good luck against Williams and Payton. Don't get another draw. This time, don't fight stupid in the first part of the fight. Now I'm going to help you out. The reason that you got to draw with Pitbull Cruz is because your stupid ass was too worried about getting your respect and showing you was tough. And if you'd have boxed the first half of the fight, like you boxed the back half of the fight, you probably would have got that W. So this time, when you fight Williams and Payton, don't try to bang with him. Don't try to show how tough you are and how strong you are. Box. Walk him around the ring, nigga. From the opening bell. Put some motherfucking distance between you and him on the scorecard. That's what you need to do. Then, towards the back half of the fight, you can pull up. You can maybe fight on the inside. Shit like that. Don't do nothing stupid this time, bro. Because if you get a third draw in a row or lose to Williams and Payton, shit over with for you, dog. Shit over with for you, bro. Now, we offer that nigga. Be careful who be careful, bro. Be careful who you come for. I'm not these other content creators, bro. I always have facts and data to back up everything I say, bro. You should know that by now, since you're watching my shit. Now go react to the reaction of the reaction of the reaction of your fight with Tank Davis again. Since don't nobody give a fuck about nothing else you got going on. Go do that, bro. All right, y'all. Let's get to Jaron Boots Ennis. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Let's get Victor. I see you in the building. What up? Let's get to Jaron Boots Ennis. And what the fuck he did. Not only to motherfucking what's that dude's name? Not only to Xander Zayed. But let's get to what he did by already negotiating the Sebastian fucking Fundora fight. What made him go after you? That was so random. You gotta ask that nigga. You gotta ask him, what made you go at KO? I want to know too. He won't tell you this. He won't be like, man, because he lied right here. He was lying when he said this, and this. You can't never call me a liar. That's what I think be pissing people off. You can't call me a liar. These shits be facts. It be facts, bro. That's all. Cam J said, motherfucker be tapped in when you doing this boxing content at a high level. Motherfucker definitely came across news in the sport behind the scenes. KO always got been vouched with the content. Appreciate you, bro. Valid with the content. Valid is what you meant. Yeah, I got you. Now, Jaron Boots Ennis going after Fundora is great news for him, for his fans, for the sport of boxing, for the 154 pound division. Fire ass fight. And as a matter of fact, it's the best fight in the division. I seen what Virgil Ortiz said. Rick Timms, what up? I seen what Virgil Ortiz said. Virgil got nothing. He got nothing he can do with Boots, bro. He got nothing he can do with Boots. And I like Virgil. Y'all know he from Dallas, Texas. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm fucking with Virgil. Ain't nothing he can do with Jaron Boots Ennis. But hope that he can catch Jaron Boots Ennis with a shot and change the fight, bro. But he can't box with him. He can't fight with him. All he can do is hope that he fall asleep and try to catch him with some shit. Like Shay Brown becoming a channel member. I appreciate you, big dog. Thank Father. What up, bro? I got you, fam. You ain't even got to say nothing, bro. Let me get you right. Let me get you right, bro. Micro Drake, what up? There you go. There you go, bro. You can just hit that link. Go ahead and we'll put you up here. You go ahead and knock them push outs out, man. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get there. Right now, I'm on Boots versus Fundora. We're gonna talk about it though. Boots and Fundora is the best fight in the division because I don't feel like Virgil Ortiz really, after what I saw, bro, he gotta punch his chance. A punch his chance. Let me catch you with something, try to hurt you, get you up out of here. He can't box with him at range. He can't box with him at mid-range. He can't do none of that shit. And if he do get inside, Boots can fight with him on the inside. Boots is just as good of an inside fighter as Virgil, but he's way better on the outside. And he's way better at mid-range, bro. That's nasty. Wayne, what up?
Man, let me get these push-ups off.
Go ahead. We watching.
Hold on.
I'm gonna keep cooking. You just go ahead and do your thing, man. And so I'm excited for the prospects of this Fundora fight. Lockefeller, what up?
He gonna fight Josh Kelly next. He gonna fight Fundora next.
Hey man, we're not here for that. We're here for your push-ups. Okay? we ain't here for that. We're here for them push-ups. You know what I'm talking about? So for me, bro, the Fundora and Boots negotiations, I hope they go well, y'all. I hope they get it cracking. I hope they make this fight because I think that's the best fight in the division. Fundora is the only one I can see they got a shot with Boots at 154 pounds right now, bro. The only one. The only one because of his length. Shout out to my dog, Oddly Gifted Bully Kennels with the 20-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, KO, I just sent you the email where Boots picked Shakur.
50 more.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, Oddly Gifted. I corrected myself in the comment section because I was wrong about that. So I corrected myself in the comment section, and I already got the link, but I'm gonna check it anyway because it's probably easier for me to just check your email than it is for me to just go find it again. Brother Huey Q had sent it to me for my video or whatever, and I made sure I corrected the record because y'all know I like to be accurate with this shit. David Lynch being a member for 5 straight months, he says, get those likes up. 100, 100, 100. Yeah, bro. Appreciate you. I bet your ass can't make it to a year, though. I bet you can't make it to a year, David. I bet you can't make it to a year, bro. Fair exchange, no robbery, KO. What you mean, Shamar? What you talking about, bro? What you talking about, bro? Catch me up, bro. I'll respond to you. I don't know what you mean, though. Fair exchange, no robbery. What that mean, bro?
Woo, 30 more.
Work,
Woo.
Wayne. Work, Wayne.
Woo.
Work, nigga.
Man.
So, Quee, what's up, Quee? I see you in the building. Cam J said, I'm salty, KO. You ain't coming to Cleveland, bro. I can't make it, man. I really want to come, dog. I can't make it, though, because I got the wifey. I got the kids. It's 4th of July weekend. It's a barbecue and shit we got to go to as a family, so I got to do that shit. I'm going to the barbecue so I can hurry back and hurry back home and watch that goddamn fight, though, for sure. Tomorrow, I'm waiting on your comment, bro. Oh, he's like, fair exchange, no robbery, KO, them push-ups. Okay, I got you. They say you ain't going low enough, but I'm gonna let them count because you cook it good enough for me, healthy, wealthy. What's up, bro? So I think the most special thing, y'all, and I said it about Boots Ennis. I think the thing that we learned, Big Skull, what up? I think the thing that we learned the most is how he responds to adversity. I think that's a very, very good sign for a fighter of his caliber with the talent and the skills and the explosiveness that he has. For him to be able, bro, to respond to that third round the way that he did tells you everything that you need to know. You're gonna have to really get to him. You're gonna have to really hurt him. You're gonna have to really fight him up off you because he's not gonna stop fighting. He's somebody you damn near probably got to put to sleep to beat because of his power, his explosiveness, his will to fight, his dog, I should say, bro. He's not gonna stop coming for you. He's not gonna stop coming from you, bro. Free Smoke Boxing, what up? He's not gonna stop. And I think with that type of talent level, that's a problem for anybody. Now with the Fundora fight, quick breakdown. I'm not gonna pick the fight obviously till it get made. And I said this over on Cam J panel, but a lot of y'all ain't heard it. Y'all go subscribe to Cam J like I asked, you know what I mean? But for 350 people in here, I hope we can get to 300 likes. Real quick, moderators, let's get a like check going, man. Let's get a like check going. Let's get the dang on likes up to 300. No reason we can't get to 300 likes with 350 people in here. But this is the analogy that I want y'all to think about. All right, Wayne, take it easy, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, 5 more. I got you. Think of this as this basketball analogy, right? Shout out to Slick Fox with the 5-piece in the super chat. Says, I got Boots chopping Fundora down. That's what took the fight out of Zayas too. Shout out to 2 Cents Boxing. Y'all go subscribe to our channel as I asked earlier, please. And thank you. I gave this analogy and I want to give it here because of the audience here. You know, some of y'all might not have caught what I said when I was on the other platforms, right? Think of it as basketball. The comparison would be somebody like Anthony Edwards compared to somebody like Victor Wembanyama.
I'm out.
All right, take it easy, bro.
Woo. Appreciate you being a man of integrity, a man of your word, and knocking them things down for me. Think of it like that, bro. Think of it as how Anthony Edwards has a high vertical leap. He's more explosive. He's quicker, right? He's faster, right? But Victor Wembanyama, who doesn't jump as high as him, who's not as explosive, who's not as quick, has a good chance to stay in front of him on defense, has a good chance to meet him at the rim on defense. Why? Why? Because of his length, because of how tall he is. So the analogy is, just like it's difficult for Anthony Edwards to get around Victor Wembanyama, to dunk over Victor Wembanyama, and all of that shit. The Boots Fundora shit for me is, how does Boots navigate the length? Because Fundora is so tall, his arms are so long, he can negate some of that speed. He can negate some of that speed to where it's like, oh, okay, shit. I got to find my way around this jab. I got to find my way around this length. And he fights good enough on the inside to where you can't just go on the inside and think shit sweet with Fundora. Rampage, what up? That's why that's the best fight in the division. I think you got to favor Fundora over pretty much everybody but Boots. I think him and Virgil is a really good matchup. The problem is Virgil's not elusive enough. And so Virgil probably takes a lot of punishment coming on the inside. And I honestly think Boots Ennis is a horrible matchup for Virgil. I think Virgil got about 7-8 rounds with Boots. Drink my water, what up? The Fundora fight is the interesting one because how does Boots deal with not being the taller, bigger, stronger, longer fighter? Well, he'll be stronger, but how does he deal with not being a taller fighter? How does he navigate that reach? And how does he throw his punches in a way to be able to touch Fundora's chin when he need to? Overhand rights, overhand lefts. Can you fold him up to the body so you can get to working those uppercuts and shit? That's what, appreciate that, Nuke. That's what I want to see, bro. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm on for that fight. And it's a unification fight. I think Boots, Fundora, and then I think it's everybody else. Boots, Fundora, everybody else. And the fact that they're already negotiating that fight, I love it. I love it. Drink My Water thinks that Boots can get rid of Virgil earlier because Virgil won't be as doable as Xander Zayas because he's not as big. Because Xander is a true 154 pounder. Virgil started his career at 147, started struggling to make weight. But he started getting that shit cracking, right? When he got to 154. And Virgil, you know, you gotta ask yourself if Serhai Bahachuk can time you with them slow ass hands in the way that he fight, how does Virgil deal with the offense of Jaron Boots Ennis? I keep seeing people go to that third round. And what I keep trying to point out is how can you trust that Virgil Ortiz will be able to get Boots Ennis to fall asleep like that? And how does Virgil Ortiz handle his offense? Because for people talking about Boots Ennis's defense or lack thereof, Virgil's defense is trash compared to Boots. Trash compared to Boots. I think Virgil got middle of the motherfucking fight. Middle of the motherfucking fight. And he the fuck up out of there, bro. He the fuck up out of there. So I like the fact that they're negotiating. Let's see if they can get this fight across the finish line. Let's see if we can get this shit cracking. And let's see if the 154 division can get all the way back to how it was when Jermell Charlo went on his run and got his undisputed crown. No reason by this time next year we shouldn't have an undisputed champion at 154 pounds. Boots and Fundora are negotiating right now. Boots is on the same side of the street as the IBF champion Josh Kelly, and I think Kalmin Aguiarco, who Josh Kelly is fighting. Let's see who he is. Who his Aguiarco? Let's see who his promoter is. I think it's Matchroom. Now his is Frank Warren. He signed to Frank Warren. So, but Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn have been doing a lot of business lately. And then if Aguiarco, whoever had that, that's why it's so important for Boots to have these two belts, right? Because if he has these two belts now, the winner of that fight, even if Aguiarco is the IBF champion, if he beats Josh Kelly, you got to see Boots. You got to see Boots. Tunnel Vision wants Boots to go after Kelly first before Fundora. I really want the Fundora fight because I don't want people to lose. Like Fundora's on a high, he just beat Keith Thurman. Boots is on a high, he just beat Xander Zayas. Get that shit cracking right now because dudes get injured, fighters get upset, you know, things happen in boxing. Just run it right now. This whole plan shit, and then something fuck up, I'm tired of that, bro. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia should have been fighting each other instead of Rolly Romero and motherfucking Jose Ramirez, bro. Run that shit right now. Just run it right now before somebody lose, some get fucked up, all of that shit. I'll go back to Drawmont real quick. Drawmont, this is why I was pushing so hard for you and Tank to rematch immediately. Because I don't want a motherfucker to lose. And you see how you almost lost the Pitbull Cruz? Now you fighting William Zepeda on a Golden Boy card that's going to be run by Oscar De La Hoya. And you are always almost winning this motherfucker I've ever seen outside of George Kambosos. You was the almost winning this motherfucker in boxing right now. You going to do just enough to make niggas nervous when the scorecards come out. Can you please take over a motherfucking fight in August, please? And don't fuck it up. Please and thank you, nigga. And this time, and then here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Just while I'm on it. This is how I know you on some grimy shit and you really moving like a sucker. You got to draw with Pitbull Cruz. Why ain't you do interviews calling Pitbull Cruz a bitch ass nigga? Or calling him soft? Or why ain't you petition for Pitbull? You felt like you won and shit. Why ain't you petition for Pitbull, bro? Why ain't you go do an interview tours when you got a motherfucking draw with Pitbull Cruz? You lame, dog. Breezy, what up, bro? You lame, dog. You lame. You lame and you move like a sucker, bro. Straight up. When it's your own dude from your own neck of the woods is giving you an opportunity that he don't have to. You feel like you won and shit. You get to going on Cam and Mace doing interview after interview after interview after interview, just trying to shit on the nigga. But when it's Pitbull Cruz or whatever, you don't go do no interviews, you don't take shots, you don't petition nobody, you don't do none of that sucker shit. You move like a sucker, bro. Why you ain't do a reaction to the reaction of your Pitbull Cruz fight, nigga? Huh? Make that shit make sense. Make it make sense, bro. Straight up. Make it make sense. Now, let's get to Boots Ennis in Philadelphia. And Gervonta Davis and what he said about Jaron Boots Ennis. Tank Davis went at Boots and basically said that he was a hype job, for lack of a better word. And he basically went at him because he didn't like that Boots Ennis did this. Let me find this shit real quick. I got y'all. Hold up. Give me 1 second. I got y'all, bro. There you go. This is what got Tank bent out of shape at Jaron Boots Ennis.
Shakur
or Tank?
I don't know. That's a 50-50 fight for me. I can't really answer that. I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta pick one.
I gotta pick one. Shakur.
Shakur or Manny Pacquiao?
And that right there. Made Tank Davis. Let me find this shit because I got all of them motherfuckers. Matter of fact, I ain't finna go through all of them. Long story short, he went at Boots. He talked about how he touched Xander Zayas up in sparring, how we didn't expect Boots to get clipped and shit. We didn't know that was gonna happen. So he should say he don't know when they asked him about me versus somebody else or whatever. Tank is in camp mode. Tank is emotional. Tank is sensitive. He take all this shit personal. It's what makes him such a great fucking fighter. Obviously, look at how personal Drawmont Roach takes shit. All these motherfuckers take shit personal. I think he out of pocket with this, though. I think he all the way out of pocket with this. Shout out to Bad Son 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I feel like he out of pocket, but I'd rather niggas be going at each other than doing all this friendly shit. But Boots Ennis has been taken up for Tank. He said that Tank Davis didn't lose to Drawmont Roach when he did an interview with YSM Sports Media. Salute to him. He said that Gervonta Davis is still the face of boxing when he was on the Breakfast Club. And right there in that clip, he really didn't want to pick nobody. They held his feet to the fire and made him pick somebody. And here's the thing, bro. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Is Tank Davis wrong? Yes. But I know he's getting ready for a fight. Like, that's how you know he's getting ready for a fight. It's him against the world. His nickname was The One before it was Tank. Before his nickname was The One, his nickname was Rambo. He on his Rambo shit. It's fuck everybody who pick against me. Fuck everybody that's with me. Fuck everybody that doubted me. Like, I understand that shit. Just stand on it. You giving yourself some shit that you got to stand on come to fight night. So I ain't got no fucking problems. But he dead ass wrong, though. Boots Ennis ain't hating on him, bro. Boots Ennis done had his back. And I think it's Tank. It's not only what Boots said, but Philly been kind of on Tank. You got Greg Haggard, him and Tank had a little issue, right? You got Scooter, Cool Boy Steph, him and Tank going back and forth. And you know, he on that, you know, if you a friend of my enemy, then you my enemy too, type shit. So I get it. But Jaron Boots Ennis, ain't nothing overrated about that young man. That man that's a bad boy. He can fucking fight, bro. He can fucking fight. But what I do understand is, from Tank Davis' perspective, Shakur Stevenson has been used to really denigrate him and make him look horrible, bro. By fight fans, by media, by everybody. Like, people just ignore the contradictions of Shakur Stevenson a lot of times. They ignore the way that he moved. They ignore the cap and the lies and the way that he's used Tank Davis' name over the years to build his own reputation up and shit. They ignore all of that. And when you sitting back and you watching all that shit, you gonna feel some certain type of way about it. Straight up. However, I like it. And here's why I like it. LeVar Cooper, what up? Because now, if that performance was a hype job, if that was a hype job performance, then that means you got to go do something crazy. If that's the performance of a hype job, nigga, when you got to go do something crazy to Devin Haney, bro. You got to go do something wild to this nigga. If that's a hype job performance. Straight up. And I can't wait to try to watch that shit. Now, the part that I found interesting, I saw Drink put it in the chat, is Tank said he touched Xander ass up. He fucked Xander up in sparring. I believe that shit, because Tank Davis has always been proven to be telling more of the truth when it comes to these sparring stories. We heard, oh, Montana Love was giving Tank that work in sparring, nigga. Then the tape came out. Oh, this nigga Devin Haney was fucking Tank Davis up in sparring, nigga. Then the tape came out. Oh, Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis, it was this. And then Shakur Stevenson admitted it. Frank Martin, oh, this nigga was beating Tank Davis' ass in sparring, nigga. I shook the room. And the only thing that was shaking when he got in the ring with Tank was his motherfucking legs was shaking. Straight up. Straight up. Let me read this real quick. Bill was on the Ring Show today. Mike Coppinger beat ass saying the Tank fight isn't happening, only to ask Bill why isn't he making the Ryan fight. Coppinger, a D-eating clown. What did Bill Haney say when he said the fight isn't happening? That would be my question. What was Bill Haney's response when he said the fight isn't happening? Crown Jewel Boxing, what's up, homie? What did Bill say? Drink. How did he respond to that? We're going to get there, Breezy. Clear say, if he talking on the internet, that shit probably ain't happening. No, I'm saying, when they said the Tank fight ain't happening, what did he say about the Tank fight? D-Boy about to duck out? Is that what y'all telling me? They about to duck this shit? Frequently, it's gonna be a rough time for y'all, bro. It's gonna be a rough time for y'all, bro. Shout out to Hunter on the Hunt. With the 5-piece in the Super Chat, he says, no lies. I need to see Keyshawn in the Ghost fight still. I ain't mad at that. I think Keyshawn kind of do Frank Martin a little dirty, but I wouldn't mind watching that fight. Trap Band with the 5-piece in the Super Chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, bro. I love the us against the world mentality, though. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I love the us against the world mentality. I love the anger. I love going at shit. And for the most part, nobody's 100%, right? Tank been cooking niggas on Twitter, but this one he missed the mark, in my opinion. Oh, he said Al isn't calling for nothing. He also said they aren't going below 144 for anyone. Oh, he killing the fight then. Okay. All right then. So they ducking. D Free in the building. What up, bro? Salute to you. So they ducking. So they're ducking. They want Tank Davis to come all the way up to them and give them the highest payday of their motherfucking life. And now he's saying Al ain't called for nothing when after saying that it's further than it's ever gotten and we can't talk because we're in negotiations right now. After saying that Al Heyman said he's a fan of his. Bro, you can't make this shit up, bro. This nigga, these damn Haneys, bro. I'm telling y'all, fam. They be lying like a motherfucker. So he just said yesterday that Al Heyman said he was a fan of his. Now he's saying today that Al Heyman didn't call. Oh my God. Shout out to Zach B with the 20 piece in the super chat. He said, salute, family. Salute, Zach. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This boy about to pull out this motherfucking fight, bro. Let me see something. Oh, Drawmont Roach, you mad? You mad, bro? So you watching my shit and you mad, bro? I understand, fam. I understand. I ain't going to fry the ninja that told him, eat a bag of D's. Though, because it's backwards. Whoever told me that, bro. Number one. Number two, I fry niggas all the time, no matter who it is, when they deserve it, nigga. You deserve it right now. Stop speaking on me. You notice how niggas respond to what I said. Drawmont Roach, respond to what I said, bro. Tell me what I said that's wrong about you. Stop trying to deflect and move the goalpost, nigga. I'm talking about you and your lying ass, your capping ass. That's what I'm talking about. You lying ass nigga. That's what I'm talking about. You lying and shit. You lying about fight dates and all kind of shit. Only to come back and confirm my report. That's what I'm talking about, bro. If you don't have no response for that, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Straight up. Guess I poorly worded. Let me scroll up. Oh, okay, Drink. Okay. My bad. Say, bro, that's why I fuck with y'all. That's why I fuck with y'all, bro. He says, nah, he's saying Al didn't call him for no reason, as in he's optimistic. He was shooting down cops BS. Bet. Okay. Fuck with me, Drink. Appreciate you, dog. I got somebody backstage, but Drawmont, bro. That shit doesn't work over here, nigga. You have to respond to what I said about you. You won't have a response. And y'all got to stop with the gay shit, bro. This old gay, y'all, your generation, bro. You generation of young niggas, man. Y'all got to stop with this. Everything is a homosexual this, gay that. Like, y'all niggas is weird, bro. Weird, though. Weird as fuck, bro. Straight up. You're a liar, bro. And I proved that you a lying ass nigga. Respond to that. Tell the world how you didn't lie. Tell the world how you were wrong, nigga. And then get back to me. Trash ass nigga. Go win your fight, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, win your fight, bro. Win the fight. I don't want to talk to you about penises and shit, bro. That shit gay as fuck. Calm the fuck down, dog. Frequent, what's up? Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, I'm up here for clarity, man. You had to be joking, right? You said if Devin don't go below 144, he ducking. Did I hear that right, bro?
Now that they're in negotiations and he has a fight that he could fight Gervonta Tank Davis in, if he doesn't get this fight made, he is a fucking duck. Yes.
No, clarity,
Yeah.
bro.
100%.
If he don't, if Tank asks him to go below 144 and he say no, you're looking at that as a duck, bro.
1000%.
Oh,
1000%.
bro, you might be the only one on the planet that's gonna think that's a duck, bro.
All right, give me a second. It's 410 people in here. If you think that would be a duck, put 100 in the chat. Let's do a thought experiment. Let's see if I'm the only one in the world that believes that. If you think that it would be a duck for Devin Haney to pull out of negotiations and not get this fight made, either type yes or put 100 in the chat. Okay.
I mean,
All
that's
right.
that's
Continue,
diabolical.
bro.
Y'all diabolical over here
Continue,
in Tinkerville, man. Y'all diabolical,
Sounds
bro.
good,
How
bro.
could that be a duck? Devin can't even. I doubt if Devin
I'll
can
answer
make.
your question.
How Devin gonna get below 144?
I'll answer your question. I'll answer your question. If
You think
can't meet
Devin
in the
can make
middle,
it below 144?
allow me to answer your question on my platform, bro. If you have an offer to fight somebody that you put on your list, you knew that he was 2 weight classes below you when you called him out. That's number one. Number two, you know he's the A side. Number three, y'all are 12 pounds apart. One fighting at 147, one fighting at 135. Why would the A side fighter give up 9 pounds, but the B side fighter only give up 3 pounds? That makes no motherfucking sense. To even expect that is a motherfucking duck. And if you expect that on top of you were asking for 50-50 as well, when you were going to get 50-50 with Rolly, the mere fact that you even asking for 50-50 with Tank, when that's what you were going to accept to fight Rolly, those are duckish moves. The fact that you're out here, hold on. The fact that you're out here talking in the public about negotiations after the PBC told you not to shows some sort of behavior where you're looking like you're trying to kill the fight. So if they don't want to meet in the middle for the biggest fight of their career, the biggest bag he could get, the biggest legacy fight of his career, it's a super fucking duck. Point blank, period. It's a duck, bro.
Okay, so just picking apart what you said one by one, Devin never accepted the 50-50 split with Rolly Romero, bro. In the tweet, he complained and listed that as one of the reasons why he was walking away from the fight. I don't know why y'all keep saying that he accepted 50-50
Did he walk away because of 50-50, or did he walk away because the money wasn't guaranteed to him?
In that tweet, all of the stuff that he complained about is the reason why he didn't take the fight, right? And he said, and at the end of it, he said, on top of that, you know, the negative 6 million and all of that, he said he was going to have to split it 50-50 with a person who ain't due 2 million ever. But
2 million,
you know,
2 million
even though
what?
that part right there, even though that part right there might not be correct, but he's
2 million what? 2 million what? What are you talking about?
It don't even matter what he said. He was saying $2 million.
What you mean it don't matter what he said? You're quoting him to try to make your point. What are you saying to me, bro?
$2 million, 2 million pennies. It don't matter if he was telling a lie or telling the truth, but it proves the point that he was complaining about having to split it 50-50 with a person.
No, he wasn't. By the time it got to him pulling out the fight, he didn't bring 50-50 up. He bought up the guarantee, bro. That's what they bought up, the lack of a guarantee, not the split of 50-50, bro.
No, the tweet listed all of that stuff in there. He talked about the 50-50 split.
He bought
with a person
when they left the tables and Bill started doing interviews, they were talking about the fucking they won't cover no expenses. They won't guarantee our first. They won't do all of that shit. That's what he was talking about, bro.
Pull up the tweet. It's right in the tweet that the first tweet that Devin put out about it.
The very first tweet I'm talking about, when they pulled away and the fight was dead altogether. And
Rolly
started cooking his ass and exposing his ass.
Yeah, Devin.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
Devin said they wanted them to accept a 0 guarantee. He said it was $6 million in expenses. before he
Those
started
weren't even
collecting
his. Those
anything,
weren't even
and he
his
said it
expenses
was,
though.
and then he said it was split.
Those were Premier
And then,
Boxing Champions expenses. Those
yeah,
weren't his
yeah,
expenses. He
it
wasn't
don't
gonna
matter.
put up
I'm
no
just
money for the fight. The
see you
facts are
trying to
against
argue
Rolly Romero.
semantics. You trying
It's
to
not.
argue stuff that
You really
that's not
think
even the
who's
point.
paying? Hold on, bro. Stop for a second. Frequent. Who's putting up money and paying the $6 million in semantics? I mean, in a fight, it's not semantics, bro. It's not a
I'm saying
semantic argument.
it's
Hold on, let me
it's
finish because I think you're having a misunderstanding, bro. That's not a semantic thing. One of the most important things to making a fight is who the fuck gonna pay for it. So what his expectation was with Rolly compared to his expectation with Tank, he expected Premier Boxing Champions to give him a guaranteed purse. He expected them to give him a certain percentage of the back end money. And he expected them to put on the card and pay for all the expenses of the card. And he expected them to do all of that while he takes no risk. So he wanted 50% of the back end money from the pay-per-view. He wanted 50% of the live gate money. He wanted a guaranteed purse paid for by them. And he wanted all the expenses covered for the event by them. Then with Tank Davis,
that's not true.
He started off asking for 50-50 with Gervonta fucking Tank Davis. You want 50-50 with Tank Davis, but you took 22% with George Kambosos. Let that sink in for a second.
Why? You trying to turn the corner, bro.
Then on top of that,
you trying to speed on and turn the corner.
Then on top of that, on top of all of that, you want to tell Tank Davis what weight y'all gonna fight at and what you will and won't take. He accepted his position with Turkey as a B-side ass fighter. He respected his position with Bob Arum as a B-side ass fighter. But for some reason, when he comes over to Premier Boxing Champions, he won't accept his place and his market value and where he's at in the sport of boxing. That's a duck move, bro.
Bro, you said all of that stuff, and I'm still going to rewind you back to the fact that you said he accepted the 50-50 split, and I'm telling you that he never did. And in that tweet, he said he complained about having to split it 50-50 with a person that never made $2 million in their life. That's what he said. Regardless if that was true or not, he was complaining because he never accepted the 50-50 split, bro.
So
all of that stuff that you just went off and talked about and argued and everything is not relevant to the point that I'm making right here. I'm saying I'm destroying the fact that you said he accepted the 50-50 split with Rolly Romero.
Bro, we're not doing this.
You trying to stop me? You cutting me off.
Listen to me. Number one, what you're doing is deflecting. And this is the last time. No, I'm gonna tell you how. This is the last time I'm gonna bring up Rolly and motherfucking Devin. The point I'm making is that before all of this shit, he said the offer was a good offer. That kills everything because their offer didn't change. Their offer didn't get worse. They didn't backtrack. When he first got the offer, he said they gave me an offer for Rolly Romero, and it was a good, solid offer that made sense. Mm-hmm. And then after that, all this other shit came. But let's get back to what you really came up here for. Fuck Rolly. Devin already ducked him. That's already over with. He's ducking Tank if he doesn't accept compromises to fight the biggest fight for the biggest bag of his life. The fact that they're in negotiation with Gervonta Tank Davis right now, he should be doing any and everything he can to get that fight, just like he did with Ryan Garcia. He had no problem going over the Golden Boy. He had no problem being the B-side fighter. He did what it took to make that fight happen. He had no problem sacrificing with George Kambosos. He went over to Australia 2 times, took a one-way rematch clause, and even allowed Top Rank to pick the 3rd fight. But when it comes to the case of the biggest star you have ever fought, you want to start demanding shit now? Now you don't make concessions? Now you take a hard stance with your money? Those are price out duck moves. And if the fight don't happen because he is trying to play hardball in a fight where he's the clear fucking B-side and he's playing hardball with Tank but didn't play not a single lick of hardball with Ryan Garcia, you were willing to not only go to Golden Boy, to fight Ryan Garcia. In the rematch, you were willing to get the rematch signed. You were willing to put on a lawyer suit for promo, and you were willing to get on the nigga's undercard to sign to fight him in a rematch. But with Tank Davis, you got all this bravado. You got all this motherfucking machismo. It's a duck move, bro, if he don't get this fight made. It's that simple. Because you know what you would do? If the roles were reversed, you would say the other fighter was ducking Devin.
Let me know when I can start cooking you. When
You
I can
can't cook me
continue.
if you try, bro.
Bro, when Devin Haney said that the offer was a good, solid offer, they asked him to specify and be specific on what he was talking about. He never said that it was about the money. He never said that the money was solid or none of that. When they asked him for the details, he only said that it was a venue, date, and a network. That was the solid offer, and they was asking him why it was taking so long. He said we had to work out the particulars. So they never mentioned money, and I don't know why y'all keep trying to say, y'all keep trying to slip that money part in there, you know, to try to make it seem like that he was okay with the 50-50 split and not getting the guarantee and all of that stuff. When he said that the offer was good, a solid offer, he said that it wasn't the money. They said they came with the money after that. They said they came with the money after that.
And I don't use the mute button.
I'm cooking you. You trying to talk when I'm talking because you're
wasting my time. You're talking to me about Rolly.
I'm talking to you about Rolly because you tried to slide that part in there about Rolly.
Tank Davis.
With Tank Davis.
There you go.
Yeah, with Tank Davis. For you to say that Devin, if Devin don't get down below 144, a weight that you know he can't make, he can barely make 140. I doubt if he can make 144. But if he accepted it and he was going to try to do it, we know that he will be extremely drained. But for you to say that he needs to go below 144 is ludicrous, bro. Like Mike Tyson say. That's diabolical. That's a duck on Tank's side. If Tank, I'm telling you now, Tank asking him to go below 144, then Tank is a duck because Tank clout chased by coming out of nowhere asking him about that,
being unable to make 144 pounds or below 144
by
pounds.
even asking him.
What you're saying is true. Why did he even have Tank Davis on his list? Why is
Tank is asking him to go below 144? Tank is clout chasing because he was negotiating with Shakur, and Tank was somewhere dealing with something else and jumped out the clout chase to try to act like he want to fight him. And so if he going to ask him to go below the weight that he agreed to go
right now. You know you're making no sense, right?
Tank is a duck.
You know you're making no sense, right?
Y'all better hope Tank. Y'all better hope that's not true. That Tank asking him to go below 144, or else Tank gonna be a duck, and y'all gonna be looking crazy out here.
That's not true.
Yes, it is true. Y'all gonna be the only ones who think. Y'all gonna be the only ones who think that Tank ain't duck. The world is gonna think that Tank duck.
He has, bro. That's it.
The world is gonna look at Tank as a duck. And y'all gonna be the crazy tankamaniacs that y'all been.
It's gonna be you. It's gonna be FaZe. It's gonna be your bum ass friend.
No, I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you, y'all gonna be the only ones talking about Devin is a duck. If Tank asks him to go below 144, a weight that we doubt that he can even make now.
Have a conversation.
And then if he throw a rehydration clause on it, y'all.
Let's come back to Planet Earth and have a conversation. Stop talking for a moment. Let's come back to Planet Earth and have a conversation. The facts are, in this case, Devin Haney wants to fight a 135 pounder. If you can't,
Tank ain't no 135 pounder, bro.
Stop talking.
Then Devin is a 135 pounder.
Stop talking. The facts are, you want to fight a guy who's been fighting at 135 pounds since 2019. If you want to fight him, and you're the B-side, you're going to make concessions to fight him. If you don't make those concessions, then you ducked him and you were bluffing. Because
that's how delusional y'all is. The concessions can't be anything, bro. It can't be anything, bro. It can't be something that you know
being a fan of a fighter
for the fighter to do.
Delusion is this.
It can't be something impossible for the fighter to do unless it's a duck, bro.
Stop fucking cutting me off, bro. Being delusional is this, bro. Knowing that Devin Haney has been on undercards his last two fights. Knowing that Devin Haney is the B side. Knowing that in the business of boxing, that shit matters. And to think that Devin Haney is going to pull Tank Davis up 9 pounds while he only has to sacrifice 3 and get the type of money that he wants is one of the most ridiculous takes and one of the stupidest things you can ever expect to happen in the sport of boxing. By merely even asking for that, you are pump faking. By even merely saying that that is something that should be fair and done is a duck move, bro. Because what you're saying is it's Gervonta Davis's job to give Devin Haney his highest payday, give Devin Haney his biggest fight, and give Devin Haney the weight that he wants to fight at. That is nonsensical because you know what the cost is if they don't fight each other? Devin Haney will probably have to fight Keyshawn Davis for far less money. Tank Davis could still have a big fight with anybody else.
No,
because he's
Tank got to fight Kid
The fuck are you
Austin.
talking
Don't leave
about,
that part out of there. That's mandated. What
He gotta fight who?
he gonna just duck Kid Austin?
They already put him in recess. What are you talking about?
So he already ducked Kid Austin.
How are you ducking Kid Austin by trying to fight Devin Haney?
Because you're talking about if he don't fight him. You're saying if Devin don't fight Tank, then he got to fight Keyshawn Davis. Well, if
Yeah.
Tank don't fight Devin, he got to fight Kid Austin.
No, they
Or he a
already.
duck.
Are you keeping up with boxing, bro? Outside of Devin Haney, this is what
Bro,
happened.
if he,
No,
I know
I
it got
you,
mandated, right?
I got you, bro. Just wait a second, because maybe you don't know this. So the Kid Austin Tank Davis mandatory has already been called and already been ruled on. The Devin Haney Keyshawn Davis mandatory has not. Those are two completely different situations. Devin Haney is not ducking Keyshawn Davis right now because he's trying to fight a better fighter. He's trying to fight a bigger fight. He's trying to fight Gervonta Davis.
So
Right.
Tank already ducked
Hold on,
him though.
Stop talking, bro. Tank Davis is not ducking Kid Austin by trying to fight Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney is a better fighter than Kid Austin. He's a fight that we want more than a fucking Kid Austin fight from Tank Davis. Tank Davis is a fight we want more than a Keyshawn Davis fight for Devin Haney. Right now, they are negotiating. No one is ducking. But
I
if
see
Devin Haney,
the play though.
but
I
if
see the
Devin
play.
Haney-
So
bro, stop talking, please. If Devin Haney pulls out because he's trying to get a purse split that he doesn't deserve, or a pay-per-view split that he doesn't deserve, or weight concessions that he doesn't deserve, then that will be a duck on his part. And I'll even go so far as to define deserve for you. I'm basing the word deserve off of the business that they bring to the table. So when one fighter, fuck their names for a second, when one fighter is breaking live gate records and doing pay-per-views and generating millions of dollars, and the other fighters is fighting on fucking undercards, the undercard fighter has no play to try to act like they got any leverage to tell the other nigga what to do by even suggesting that or even trying that. It's a pump fake duck move. I don't know what you don't understand.
hey man, what I don't understand is how y'all think that Tank can ask a fighter to do something he know that he can't do, and y'all think the other fighter is the duck instead of knowing that Tank is the duck. Y'all more delusional than I thought, man. Big Dog Willie was right. He was right, bro.
That's
Big
what's up.
Dog Willie is right.
How many times
Y'all
has Devin
too
Haney?
far gone, bro.
How
If
many
y'all
times has
if y'all
Devin Haney?
can't
How
see
many
that
times has Devin
if
Haney
Tank
missed weight?
asked
Frequent.
Devin to do something
Frequent.
that
How
we
many
know he
times has
can't
Devin
do,
Haney missed
that
weight,
Tank
bro?
is not the duck, then
How
y'all
many
too far
times
gone,
has
bro.
Devin Haney? How many times has Devin Haney missed weight?
Y'all
Missed weight?
delirious.
How many times has Devin Haney missed weight?
Never. Never.
How
But that
many
don't
times?
mean he can go.
How many
That don't
times?
mean he can make
How many times?
135
Hold
right
on,
now.
hold on,
You
hold
tripping,
on,
bro.
hold on. How many times has he tried to make less than 144 pounds since coming up to welterweight?
Man, that's all I'm gonna say is you crazy if
How
you
many
think
times?
Devin gonna go below 144
How many
for
times,
Tank,
bro?
and that'll be a
Why
duck
can't
if
you
he
answer the
didn't. Like
question, Frequent?
that's crazy, bro.
Why can't you answer the question?
You said how many times has
he tried since he fought Jose Ramirez? How many times has he tried to make weight under
What you mean?
144 pounds?
Never.
How many times has he said he cannot? make weight?
Below 145, 144.
How many times has he said he can't make weight?
I don't know.
I've never heard him say it. Have you?
I heard. No, I never heard him say that he can't make weight, but I heard him say that he's not going to try.
What we're getting from you is you're putting your own projections and your own thoughts on him, right? Because you don't know.
Haney is talking about going up to 140.
You don't know what he can.
Devin Haney is talking about going up to 154 to fight Xander Zayas, and you're talking about him going down to 135 below 144.
He's talking about going to 154 to fight Xander Zayas. He's talking about fighting 135-pound fighters. He's talking about everything.
What's the word? Nonsensical. That's what y'all is. Nonsensical.
You know you ain't making no
Devin Haney. If y'all think Devin Haney need to go down below 144 to fight Tank, when Tank was about to go up to 195 to fight Jake Paul, like, and y'all think the world gonna think that Devin is a duck for not doing that? No, we gonna look at y'all as ducks, man. We gonna look at Tank as being a duck. I mean,
bro, that's what you do. You're a Devin Haney knob gobbler, but you don't live in reality.
Yeah, the world is going to look at y'all as being crazy.
What I'm telling you is, which I'll bring you back, because you don't want to seem to answer no questions. What I'll bring you back to is this, bro. At the end of the day, one person has the leverage, the other person doesn't. You want to call out 135-pounders. You want to call out 154-pounders.
Tank don't have all this leverage that y'all think he still got too, man. Y'all delusional. This guy ain't he been out of the ring for almost 2 years.
Fam, stop talking till I'm done. Please and thank you. Now, what you are not addressing, bro, and what you keep trying to gloss over and trying to talk over is the fact that Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney are in negotiations right now. If Devin Haney didn't feel like he could make any weight sacrifices, if he didn't feel like he can get the job done, then he shouldn't be in negotiations with Tank Davis in the first place. Because you know for a fact that he is not going to come up 2 weight classes and give you your highest payday and make you comfortable all at the same time. That payday, that big fight is going to come with some sacrifices. And if he doesn't want to make the sacrifices, he should have never called them out. This is Ryan Garcia all over again. Fighting at 140 pounds, calling out a nigga from 135, and then getting mad when he don't do what you want him to do when you know he's the A side. You're the one calling out a nigga 2 weight classes below you that you know is a superstar and you not. And now, if that nigga don't come to where you at and give you your highest payday, he's the one that's the duck. You crazy, bro. You out your mind.
Bro,
you out your mind. What's going to happen is this fight is going to get made. And if it don't get made, it will be Devin Haney not accepting his place with Gervonta Davis. He'll be trying to push too hard. And he'll end up fucking up the fight and being a duck. It's that simple, bro.
Bro, I really think y'all being delusional.
Who is y'all?
I really think y'all being delusional.
What did I say?
Okay, I think you're being delusional.
What did I say?
How much pull that Gervonta Tank Davis have? You know, as far as the negotiations with Devin Haney. Tank been out the ring for almost 2 years, bro. He's coming off a taking a knee, having a controversial
what does that
decision being made, a draw.
What does that have to do with anything, bro? Now you spiraling this shit. What does him being out of the ring have to do with his star status, bro?
Because you're delusional.
He literally just made your guy stop everything he was fucking doing, frequent. He stopped everything he was doing just to talk to this nigga, and you acting like he lost his power. You sound dumb, bro.
No. That's the way you're looking at. That's the way you're looking at. If you look at where we was at with it, if you look at where I think you on mute, bro.
No, I'm not. They hear me just fine.
Well, it must be a delay on my part or whatever. I see you still, talking or whatever, but I ain't hear nothing. But what I was saying is, Devin Haney. If we look at where he was at in that negotiations, Shakur
where he was at in what negotiations,
Shakur was not signing. Shakur was not going to sign. Was not going to fight Devin. And he made it clear that he wasn't going to fight him. That
and Devin don't want. And Devin don't want. And Devin don't want to fight.
No, Devin was going to fight. Devin to fight Keyshawn Davis, but he was trying to fight.
He prefers Shakur. And right now he preferred Tank, or else he'd be
No.
working on the Keyshawn fight. Tank
No,
Davis,
Devin
Tank
never
Davis
said
has
he
this
didn't.
nigga negotiating with a motherfucking mandatory. The point is, bro, the stuff you said
I can
about
never,
Tank
I can
Davis
never talk.
and the
You just
Drawmont
keep
Roach
talking.
fight
You just
and
start
Tank
talking
Davis
every
being out
time
of the
I'm
ring
talking,
for 2
bro. I
years.
can never get.
That shit
I can
cap.
never get out what I'm trying to
That
say
shit cap,
because you
bro.
just start talking every time I start talking, bro. What I'm trying to say is Devin never said that he didn't want to fight Keyshawn Davis. He just said he want to try to make the Shakur fight first. And if the fight get mandated
And I'm
before
telling
Shakur
you
accepts the
that he's
fight,
trying
then
to
he'll
make
fight
the Tank
Keyshawn
Davis
Davis.
fight first.
And Tank
We
jumps
saying
out
the
and
same
start
thing.
clout chasing. That's how
Tank
we got
Davis
here.
had the ability with his.
No,
He ain't the same KO because this is where it started, bro. I'll
we got
recap
to
it
this
for you.
point from Tank
This is
clout
where it
chasing,
started.
bro, jumping out of
You
nowhere
said
and
that Tank
inserting
Davis
himself in this
ain't got no
situation.
leverage. You said that Tank Davis ain't got no leverage. He ain't the star that he used to be. He's not this. He's not that.
I
All
ain't
I
saying
know
he
is
don't got no
when he
leverage, but I'm
when he
saying like
came
he
up
don't got.
when he came a calling, Devin Haney stopped what he was doing. So here's what I'll give you.
We was at a
let's do
stalemate
leverage.
with Shakur, bro.
Let's
We
do
was at a
leverage.
stalemate with
Let's do
Shakur.
leverage. Who's the bigger star between Tank and Devin?
Well, Tank is.
Who has the network between Tank and Devin?
Who has the network?
Yeah.
I guess we could say well, I think Devin signed with Zuffa though. But if we're gonna go with what we should know for sure, 100%, we know Tank got the PBC. But the PBC, I don't know what they.
Just answer the question, bro.
Yeah, the PBC. But I'm hearing that Turkey is involved with this fight though.
Tank is a superstar.
Involved with this fight.
Hold on. Tank is a superstar. Tank Davis has the network. He has the financial backing to make this fight happen. What does Devin Haney have in terms of leverage? Like, what does he have to where he has the right to ask Tank Davis, give me this or else? What's his leverage?
Bro, Tank's stock took a hit, man. His stock is down a little bit right now, bro.
I asked you, what is Devin Haney's leverage over Tank?
What's his leverage?
Yeah.
Well, he got the money of Turkey behind him.
If he has the money of Turkey behind him, where is Turkey at saying I want to make this fight?
Bro, Turkey is interested in this fight. That's what.
Where is he at saying
he's in the
trying to make this
negotiations
fight?
with this fight.
What are you talking about, bro?
He's trying to help make this fight, bro.
Based off what?
What you mean based off what? Based off the fact that Devin
an interview, a tweet from Turkey,
the fact that
something that Bill Haney said, something that Devin Haney said. Where can I go to see that Turkey's trying to make this fight?
Based off the fact that Zuffa was trying to make this fight with Shakur and Tank inserted himself and Turkey said, "Oh, I like this fight too."
When did Turkey say that? You're lying.
Oh, so I'm lying.
When did he say that?
I'm lying now.
When did he say it? Frequent?
Bill said he liked it. He said he liked it. And
when did Turkey say, "Oh, Tank and Devin
we
negotiating"?
We didn't hear him say that
fight. I'm trying to make that fight.
We didn't hear him say that publicly, but they said Turkey liked the fight.
So if you didn't hear him saying publicly, why did you say he said it?
Because they said he liked the fight. Turkey liked the fight. I heard Aki say it in the interview. He said, Aki said his sources said that. I heard Bill say that. They said Turkey liked that fight. They also said Turkey didn't like the Keyshawn Davis fight. When did
they say Turkey is working on this fight? When did Turkey say it himself?
I think Turkey is working with the PBC to make this fight. That's what I said.
What do you have to support that?
I said I believe that. Oh, you saying what do I have to support that?
There's no evidence.
Oh, what do I have to support that? The fact
what do you have to support
the fact that we know Zuffa was behind trying to make this fight with Shakur.
How do we
Devin,
know that when we haven't heard Turkey or Zuffa or Dana White speak on this fight?
Because we heard Bill and them talking about that.
But Bill contradicted himself every time he talked about it.
But we found out that Bill was telling the truth and Shakur was lying. But instead of backtracking, you would rather just say both of them lying. But both of them can't be lying.
Dana White never said one time they put up money for Shakur and Devin.
Dana White ain't have to say nothing. Shakur told us all we needed to hear. He said it was real negotiations going on, so we know Bill wasn't lying.
So
maybe Shakur was lying. But you don't want to backtrack on that.
I just want to make sure
I guess you too prideful to backtrack on that, but you should probably walk it back.
I want to make sure I understand you clearly. Just for me, because I'm stupid, right? So Zuffa was negotiating a fight between the welterweight WBO champion and the super lightweight WBO champion, even though Zuffa isn't a licensed promoter under the WBO.
Come on, KO. You acting like you playing dumb, man. We know that if Shakur and versus Devin was going to happen, that Devin was going to drop the belt and Keyshawn was going to fight for the belt. You know, if Devin
We didn't know that
picked
2
it-
months ago. No.
man, we knew that.
We didn't
bro.
know
We
that
knew
2 months ago because this shit just started happening a couple of weeks ago with the WBO. And y'all said that Devin and Shakur been working on this shit for months. So they've been working on it for months. Zuffa was working on a fight between two WBO champions while they weren't even a licensed WBO promoter. Did I get that right?
You saying we ain't know that 2 months ago? What relevance is that if we know that now though?
Because
but
Zuffa,
I gotta go do something though.
Yeah,
man.
I know
I'm
you
gonna come
do.
back and cook you later, man.
I know you do. Go do that. Smart. Very smart decision, my brother. Wise choice by you. Shout out to Dean by any means. 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, it don't matter, KO. Oh, man. Shout out to Crown Jewel Boxing. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, Devin can kill all that talk and go up 7 and call out Boots. Man, come on. That's why you want to see Devin get killed like that, bro. Let Tank kill him. Not Boots, bro. Shout out to David Lynch. 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Devin Darkwing Duck Haney. Shout out to Gadget X the Ghost. 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, I don't get why people believe DHP. If a fighter signed $100 million deal, pay should already be set. Constantly blaming purse negotiations for fights not happening just doesn't add up because they lying and shit, bro. I'm telling you. Shout out to, oh no, I'm way up. I got to get up here. Shout out to Dean by any means with the 2-piece in the super chat. Just disrespectful to the host. Yeah, bro. Niggas be trying to talk over me because you know what eventually ends up happening is they get their ass put in the blender. Y'all see it. Micro Drake, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Flyer got his helmet and seatbelt on right now. Juice Vision with the 5-piece in the super chat. This, I think he right because he talking loud. Dev shouldn't have put an A-side 135er on his list. Dev a duck. Loud and wrong. Damn. Gadget X the Ghost with the 10-piece back in the super chat. Flyer is the epitome of delusion. If Devin can't make any weight Tank wants when he should have stopped using Tank's name for attention while continuing to move up in weight. DHP, epitome of a clout chase. Nah, bro, I'm glad Tank called his bluff. Because here's the thing. If you can't make the weight, if you can't go below this weight or below that weight and all this shit, why you calling his mama a man then? Why you saying all them fighting words if you ain't gonna be ready for the fight? If you can't make the fight? I think Devin Haney fans like the idea of Devin Haney talking crazy to Tank Davis, but not so much the idea of him having to back all that shit up. That's what I think is going on here. Shout out to Slick Fox, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Like Blaze said, Devin is pump faking with Tank to duck Keyshawn. I hope not, but you can't pump fake because now, so you and Shakur Stevenson negotiations, they fuck up. You fuck up the Keyshawn fight. You fuck up the Tank fight. You fuck up the Rolly fight. The fuck are you doing? Like, I'm going to tell y'all what it is, bro. Turkey's going away and these boys is out here fucked. He's going away and these boys is fucked up out here. And now it's like, damn, I ain't got no leverage. Niggas ain't fucking with me. I might have to actually like fuck around and take some shit I wasn't planning on taking just to get a little bread. You know what I mean? Kevin King with the 2-piece in super chat. Bill said it when G Money call, you have to answer. I mean, hey, he said it, not me. Brashton McCutcheon being a member for 14 months. I bet your ass can't make it to 2 years. Fuck what he talking about. I remember Bill saying he wanted the same offer Ryan got, but we know he didn't get 50-50. Juke with the 2-piece says, what metrics prove Tank's stock is down? Frequent's head, like in his head, bro. In his head. Nowhere but his motherfucking head. Shout out to Sunny Day, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat says, all I hear is saxophones and Frequent a liar. Listen, bro. I'm glad Frequent came up here because I was about to talk about this next. Anyway, then we'll open up the panel, bro. If Devin Haney don't make this fight now, he a duck. His card has been pulled. The bluff has been called. Straight up. Straight up. I think I already got it, Nuke, but I'm checking. Let me. I think I went over it already, bro. But here's the thing. Unless it's something new. Is this the one y'all talking about? This shit right here? That shit right there, that what y'all talking about? Or is there something else I need to react to? Is there something else I need to read? Is that the shit right there you talking about, bro? Anyway. I haven't got your email yet, bro. Let me see if it's coming through on my phone. Yeah, I haven't got the email yet, bro. Maybe because you sent the video or whatever. Anyway, when you were in Devin Haney's position, bro, y'all got to understand. Keyshawn Davis is fucking with Top Rank. Keyshawn Davis is fucking with Top Rank. Top Rank is gonna play games with Devin. They might let that shit go to purse bid, bro. They not gonna put up no big money, all for hoping that he'll just drop the belt and all that shit, right? Mm-hmm. Hold on, I got you. Appreciate you, Dank. Appreciate you, Dank. Thank you, bro. Give me 1 second. Look at this nigga. So Drawmont Roach says, bro, 1 million motherfuckers knew the date before it was announced. So why ain't they announced it before me? So why ain't they announced it before me? That's how this shit works. You think Mike Coppinger wanted me to beat him to the punch, nigga? You sound stupid. Notice you ain't responded to nothing I said. Lame ass nigga. Now you being a lame trying to move the goalpost. You said I ain't know shit. Y'all said I didn't interview fighters. Yeah, that was you. Anyway, he acting like he knew the second it got made, the week it got made. I ain't say that shit, nigga. You so mad. You so motherfucking mad. Well, I understand. Motherfuckers talk and shit get out. Reporters want to be reporters, and dick like him want to get it out early and to say, I told you. So what did you want to do when you were denying the motherfucking report? When you were in your camp house on Twitch, knowing that the contract was signed, but telling people that it wasn't signed and that you don't know if it's happening, when you were telling all those lies, what are you? If I'm a D-Rod for telling the truth, for saying the shit that was real the whole time while you were lying about it, only to watch your motherfucking ass come all the way back around and verify the very shit that I reported, what does that make your lying ass, you lying ass nigga? What does that make you? You fucking cap artist? What that make you, bro? See, y'all see how niggas do? It went from he don't know shit, he act like he an insider, to, oh man, shit, 1 million niggas had that shit before it got announced. 1 million niggas had that shit before it got announced. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. 1 million niggas had that shit. Yeah, nigga, you said I ain't know shit though. exposed out here. You fucking with the wrong one. Leave this shit alone, little dude. Focus on your motherfucking fight, nigga. Focus on your fight. Don't lose your fight. Do not lose your motherfucking fight. Don't lose your fight, bro. And I don't care nothing about saying I told you. I just, you know what I mean? I just give people the information that they need and shit. You the one tried to lie to the people to try to make yourself look good. You was the one that was like, this nigga scared. He won't sign the contract. He won't sign the contract. We waiting on that side. My side done. He won't sign the contract. You was the one painting the narrative. You was the one lying. When you know damn well the only reason that fight didn't happen was because he got into it with his BM on Father's Day weekend and ended up getting arrested for a little bit. But the fight was done. But you tried to act like he was scared of you. You tried to act like he was ducking you. And you just mad that I exposed it. Now stop tweeting and typing about me, bro. You making yourself look stupid. You making yourself look dumb, bro. Real talk. Leave that shit alone, bro. You're wrong. You and the niggas like you are wrong. I interview fighters. I do got sources. How the fuck can I get Abdullah Mason on my platform if I don't know nobody? How the fuck can I interview the person that introduced Tank Davis to boxing if I don't know nobody? How the fuck did I know that you was supposed to fight Tank on August 16th before Mike Coppinger if I don't know nobody? How the fuck did I know that Tank Davis had a search warrant or an arrest warrant issued for his motherfucking arrest a month before TMZ or ESPN if I don't know nobody, bro? You sound dumb as fuck. Leave this shit alone, bro. This ain't your lane. You a good fighter. You good at almost winning. You a Lamont Drawmont Roach. You fight very competitively. Focus on that, bro, and get over the hump against Williams Zepeda to try to become a 2-division champion. And leave me and my name the fuck alone. I'm more certified than any nigga that you think is cold with this YouTube boxing talk shit. And I'll fuck them all up. And they all know it. Chill the fuck out, bro. You making yourself look dumb. Motherfuckers talk shit and shit get out. Reporters want to be reporters. And D-Riders like him want to get out early to say I told you so. The best reporters are known for getting shit out early and being accurate. Stupid ass nigga. Stop making me do you like this, bro. The reputation of a good reporter is that they're accurate and they get news before anyone else. Stupid. What are you like? You sound dumb, bro. Reporters want to be reporters and D-Riders want to get it out early. No, stupid. All reporters want to get their information out early before everyone else because it builds their credibility, dumbass. And you really probably think you cooking too. Oh, nigga, I'm going to get him with this one. I'm going to type this shit. I'm going to get him with this one right here. I'm going to get him with this one. What I'm going to say is reporters just want to report shit. But this stupid nigga want to get shit out early. Dumbass. Mike Coppinger, Dan Rayfield, Lance Pugmire, Jake Donovan, Steve Kim. They all want to get shit out early. And I beat him to the punch with your shit. And you wasn't the nigga that told me. And nobody that you fuck with were the people that told me. So how the fuck you think I got it? Dumbass. Now leave me the fuck alone, bro. Go play in traffic. Don't play with me, bro. Boy, sound dumb as hell. Dumb as a motherfucking box of rocks, bro. Now, back to what I was talking about. Frequent. Yeah, I'm about to drop the link, Dean. Back to what I was talking about with Frequent, bro. KQKC, what's up, OG? Y'all go subscribe to KQKC and subscribe to my brother Dean by any means. I think I said that already, but y'all go ahead and do that for me. When you're in Devin Haney's position and you fighting on undercards for 2 years straight, and you got a mandatory in Keyshawn Davis, and you don't have any financial backing, and you have a you stuck between a rock and a hard place. You got the Keyshawn Davis mandatory that could be called, and you got a big time, big money fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, regardless of what a Devin Haney fan says, those are two tough ass fights for him. Why would you get into negotiations with Tank Davis and duck him to go fight Keyshawn Davis for less money? Mar, what up? The facts are, with the leverage of Tank Davis, regardless of what people like frequent want to say that, oh, he lost his leverage, oh, he's not a star anymore, this is how he performed against Drawmont Roach, that shit don't got nothing to do with can he still sell tickets at the live gate. Nothing to do with will people still pay to watch him fight. The answer is yes, and it's unequivocally yes in comparison to Devin Haney. You can't be your last two fights, you've been on the undercard of two niggas that Tank Davis knocked out, and on the undercard of a nigga that was on Tank Davis's undercard, bro. This isn't a conversation. And I think what's making Devin Haney mad, what's making Bill Haney mad, what's making fans of theirs mad is that Devin Haney is being told and being let know by Gervonta Davis that this is not a fucking conversation. This is not a negotiation. You say yes, you say no, and we get this shit cracking. There's no back and forth shit. You're getting the biggest fight of your career. You're getting the biggest money that you could ever get. Make the shit happen. What happens is, I think the Haneys thought they were going to be viewed as somebody other than what Drawmont Roach is viewed as. Viewed as somebody other than what Frank Martin is viewed as. Viewed as somebody other than what Hector Luis Garcia or Ryan Garcia was viewed as. No, you're viewed as nothing more than the fucking opponent. The quicker you realize that, the quicker that we get this fight. You do not get to tell me that you are okay with him viewing himself and doing whatever it takes to be the opponent to George Kambosos, but now he got a leg to stand on with Gervonta Davis. You don't get to tell me he gets to be okay with being the opponent to Ryan Garcia, but then he got a leg to stand on with Tank Davis. The shit is crazy. Don't work that way. So if this fight doesn't happen, and it's because the Haney's like, yeah, we pulled out the fight because they wanted a motherfucking catch weight that we wasn't comfortable with. We wanted 144, and them niggas said 142. Nigga, we pulled out the fight. So you pulled out the fight for 2 pounds. So he was still willing to sacrifice 7 pounds from 135 to 142. Only wanted you to sacrifice 5 pounds from 147 to 142. And you pulled out the fight. Nigga, you ducked. You ducked, bro. This world that y'all are living in where Devin Haney is going to get Tank Davis to fight at the weight he want and have no stipulations and give him the biggest fight of his fucking career, y'all are out y'all motherfucking minds, bro. Y'all are out y'all motherfucking minds, bro. Crazy as hell. That's how I know you ain't really pushing for the fight. You pushing to try to have a narrative when Devin Haney pulls out this motherfucking fight. Because I feel like, and I've always felt this way about Devin Haney fans, and I'll drop the link. What I've noticed with Ryan Garcia and now Gervonta Tank Davis is y'all are more concerned with being able to blame someone than actually proving what you say you think is right. So you rather just continue to blame Ryan Garcia for cheating, blame Ryan Garcia for Osterine, than actually pushing for the motherfucking fight and seeing if it was the Osterine or if Devin just can't fuck with him. You rather be pushing for Devin Haney to stand his ground with Tank Davis, pushing for Devin Haney to say, no, I just won't accept this with Tank Davis. Because what you don't want to have happen is he accept the fucking fight and Tank Davis knock his block off, and then you don't want to have to do your live streams no more. You don't want to have to do your videos no more. You don't want to watch that nigga have to prove you right or wrong. That's all this shit is. Because you're, contrary to popular belief, it is these niggas that is more attached to a fighter than I will ever be. Yeah, see, people like to put shit on you, like Drawmont Roach is trying to do. That's not true. I have the probably one of, if not the loudest voices that's a Tank Davis fan that talks boxing on a regular basis. And I am also probably more critical of him than anybody else that supports him. I have one of, if not the loudest voices of an Earl Spence fan than probably anybody that's doing this YouTube boxing talk shit. You go show me the other Earl Spence fan that's drawing 500 concurrent viewers at the same time. You go show me another Tank Davis fan that's drawing 500 concurrent viewers at the same motherfucking time. So I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just simply saying, bro, I am fucking more critical of my favorite fighters than these niggas ever will be. And I give credit to niggas I don't like more than these niggas ever will, bro. But people try to put a jacket on me because they can't fuck with me. Straight up. So I say all that to say, I want this fucking fight. And guess what? When motherfucking Abdullah Mason is trying to fight Shakur Stevenson, guess what I'm gonna be telling the young king? Say, bro, you gotta do whatever the fuck you gotta do to get that motherfucking fight. Take that shit. Take that shit, nigga. The opportunity is too good. Take that shit. You gotta try to go get that shit. If David Benavidez, when David was trying to fight motherfucking Canelo, nigga, you do whatever the fuck you want to do. You gotta go down to 168, nigga. You make that sacrifice. You gotta do that shit. You gotta do that shit. You got to, nigga. You gotta go get that fight. Straight up. What happens is the fighters that I like turn out to be superstars because I got a good eye for this shit, and they all almost always end up being the A side. So Abdullah Mason is on path to where he's gonna be dictating terms to niggas. Earl Spence was dictating terms to niggas. Tank Davis is dictating terms to niggas. Jaron Boots Ennis is on a path where he's about to start being able to dictate terms to niggas. David Benavidez is on a path where he's about to start being able to dictate terms to niggas. And people want to flip their argument. And I find it funny. And I'm going to end it here and I'm going to drop the link because we got about an hour left. I find it funny that the niggas, and Drink More Water gonna love this. I find it funny that the niggas that were diehard Earl Spence fans who were telling Bud Crawford, take what the fuck Earl is offering you, 70-30. It really should be 80-20. You don't run shit. Earl Spence is the A side. You gotta do what the fuck he say. Are the same niggas telling you that Devin the Dream Haney has some sort of leg to stand on with Tank Davis. They totally flipped their fucking argument because they fuck with Earl and Devin. It's about their narratives being right, not pushing for the fight because you would push for what makes sense no matter who it is, bro. No matter who it is. Straight up, if you wanted this fight, you would be having the same motherfucking thing that you had when it was Earl and Bud. But a lot of you niggas don't. And that's why niggas won't debate me. That's why niggas don't want smoke with me, because I'm going to bring it all to the forefront. I'm going to bring it all. I'm like, oh, for real, nigga? That's how you feel? But when it was Earl, you felt this way. Just like Tank Davis and his trainers and shit. Y'all love when Devin trained with the blonde hair, blue-eyed white boy Ben Davison. Y'all love when Devin Haney used Ben Davison to look at his sparring footage, make his game plan for Regis, make his game plan for George Kambosos. Y'all love when he worked with the Italian-American motherfucking Victor Conte. Y'all love that shit. Y'all love that shit. But when Tank Davis is trying to work with Jose Benavidez Sr., oh, that's a problem. That's a motherfucking problem. When Deontay Wilder goes from Mark Breland to Malik Scott because he think it's a best move for him or a better move for him, y'all love it. Deontay the one got to fight. He the one that he got to do what he got to do. He got to do what he got to do. I mean, you can't blame him. He told Mark Breland not to throw in the towel. Mark Breland threw in the towel anyway, and so Deontay fired his ass. But as soon as Tank try to do something that's good for him that he think can help him, niggas get scared. Oh, that's a bad move. He disloyal. He this, he that. Y'all a bunch of hypocrites, bro. Straight up. But I'm off of this shit. Let me drop this link, man. Y'all come holler at your boy. Y'all come holler at your boy, man. Link is open. Link is in the chat. Let me pin it too. Make sure I pin this shit, man. Shout out to Just Became. 25 of them things. No biscuit in the super chat. She said, you are cooking, KO. I totally agree. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let me get the bros up here. Dean, what's up, bro? Talk to me, fam. What's good with you?
Man, bro, you know I normally like one thing y'all KO will tell y'all, and KO, you can elaborate if you want to, but like niggas talk about KO a lot. I don't send them everything that I see normally.
Yeah.
Lamont Roach, the real shit I send, the shit I think you need, you know what I mean? Where I think niggas is ODing. But Lamont Roach wasn't even responding to the other, bro. He was responding to what I said. KO know that. But niggas be so hey, KO, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you. He heard, he know, bro. And the sad part is that you could say facts to niggas. And I got dudes on Twitter attacking me, dog. Tank don't know you. Actually, that's a lie. Actually, he do know exactly who the fuck Dean is. I don't even talk about that. He knows exactly who the fuck I am. Actually, that's a fact. Um, I'm gonna ride for my bro when it comes to certain factors, bro, because that was unwarranted. Like, what the fuck made Lamont Roach just wake up and say KO's a dick rider? Like,
I don't
you
know,
feel
bro.
what I'm saying? Like it get to a point, bro. Don't let you have another motherfucking draw that I'm predicting, y'all. Hey, everybody, put your house up on the draw versus.
I mean,
All right, y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do, but put your house up on the draw versus a paper. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. I'm gonna tell you what Dean want to do. I'm giving you a free game. Put your house up on the draw versus a paper. Don't let that happen either, Lamont Roach. But as we heard today, y'all, that Tank Davis needs to fight Kid Austin to fucking fight Devin Haney. Like, I can't believe the shit I was hearing. Gang. I didn't say that. But guess what though, y'all? Ride again.
Oh,
And
it look like Drawmont. Ray Ford said something. Y'all watching me like that, bro? Ray Ford. Ray Ford, how you doing? O'Shaquie Foster whoop that ass, huh? Damn, that's crazy. Y'all really mad. I don't know what I did. That first segment must rub y'all niggas the wrong way, bro.
Don't ever say I don't. Boy, my dog, listen, brother. Don't ever. Everybody know. If niggas listening, they know. I ain't even gotta say that to KO because I don't send them a lot of shit that be going on. But I will tell y'all this, bro. Ride again. No, Devin doing exactly what I need him to do. KO know why I'm saying that. You gonna use that WBO status, gangster? He did say he was trying to fight Bender. Y'all heard him, right? That's why I was asking y'all to time stamp that shit for me. He was saying what? He said he trying to fight Bender and shit. And Tank's too small.
Yeah.
So then do what? Shakur Bulls, hey y'all, I love you. I'm popping my shit today, and I ain't gonna say another word because this gonna get it started. Hey y'all, Rolly ain't fighting him. Ryan got fight. T.O. Keith Davis.
Yeah.
So Dean is right what I said.
Hey man, shout out to Dean, bro. Shout out to Drink More Water with that 5-piece in the super chat. He said Shakur got the call. Team said no immediately. Loma was in negotiations, faked an injury and retirement. Now Dev in the negotiation.
Okay, yo, one more point, real quick. And I'm gonna let everybody go. Dean ain't gonna say a motherfucking word. I swear to God, I ain't gonna say no word. Rolly Romero was about to fight goddamn Teofimo Lopez, and Edwin De Los Santos just got knocked the fuck out. And Lamont Roach is about to fight William Zepeda. Shakur fans, yeah, y'all understand. My dogs was crying, KO. I was holding them accountable. They like, Dean, leave me alone. They dog got the best win on his record. They got put to bed. Goddamn, God, get him some milk. Get him some milk. Somebody, goddamn. Goddamn, boy, he fell. Hey, KO, that motherfucker fell like an 80-year-old grave.
Yeah.
Landmine. Just letting y'all know, don't let Rolly Romero win and don't let fucking bitch ass Lamont Roach win. I'm gonna just tell y'all, fans, it's gonna be dark.
Hey, real quick. Drawmont Roach, Ray Ford, all y'all, bro. I'll clear off the panel if y'all want to talk to me, bro. Because clearly I'm on y'all mind today. So if y'all want to holler at me, just let me know. Just let me know. All that Twitter shit y'all doing, bro. Fuck all that Twitter shit. Let's talk like men. Let's see how this shit go. Let's talk like men and see how this shit go. Hopefully y'all can form some sentences that's gonna make some motherfucking sense, because y'all sounding goofy than a motherfucker right now.
Hey, KO. Hey, where's D? Hey, KO, where's
I'm gonna
D?
let y'all go one at a time, and
Hey,
y'all
D,
do whatever
where's
y'all
D?
gonna do. I don't want nobody to talk over
hold
nobody.
on. KO, I gotta ask you something real quick, bro.
What up, my boy? Hey, you gonna talk some more tonight? Hey, D, listen,
Hey,
D,
salute.
you gonna talk some more tonight? Cause I'm gonna force your hand, nigga.
Oh, we gonna talk some
Hey,
more tonight.
KO. Hey, all of
Yeah,
y'all
hold
on the
on,
panel
y'all.
feel like that, yo?
Hold on, Pay. What's up, bro?
What's up, Pay? I'm
Okay,
sorry, Pay.
so bro, niggas is really weird, bro. Niggas be trying to get niggas to go against you for some odd reason, bro. Like, if you go back to the video that you made earlier about Boots in the
Yeah.
tank situation, I specifically said under that video, bro, both of them my favorite fighters. I hate that Tank was on some sensitive shit when it came to that. But now I got full more context of what was said and how it went. Niggas talk about some, well, he repeated what you said. I'm like, God damn, I think niggas really be like, niggas can't have their own form of think. Like, you my brother, and I'm always respect you because it's always been that way. But
Yeah.
it's like, niggas is weird, bro. Like, what the fuck? So just because KO said something, I'm supposed to agree with what he said. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure you don't want a bunch of niggas always
No, I
agreeing
don't.
with you all the time. Like, come
I
on,
don't
bro.
at all.
Like,
agree
niggas,
with a
hey,
lot of
speaking
shit
of
y'all gotta
agreeing with him,
say.
I got
That
a
shit boring
question,
as
man.
fuck. That
It
shit
ain't your
boring.
time, Fly.
Speaking of agreeing
Let
with
me
him,
hold on.
I want to
Let me
know if y'all agree with this.
frequent. Hold
If
on, bro.
Devin
Let
don't,
me pass it. Frequent. Let me pass it around.
like, we
Victor,
all
what's
dis-
up, Victor?
Oh,
Hold
my
on,
bad.
hold on. Hey,
Hold on.
frequent Fly.
I don't think Pay
My
was
food
done. Hold
gonna
on.
get cold,
I don't think
KO.
Pay
My
was
food
done.
gonna
Hold
get
on.
cold.
Everybody calm down. Pay, go ahead and finish, bro.
Yeah, so I was like, we all disagree with each other sometimes, but it always on some respect shit, and we all come to a conclusion with the shit. So it's all love, bro. It's niggas just be being weird and shit, bro.
Yeah. Especially these boxers, nigga. Had that smoke.
Man,
Had that smoke for each other, nigga. Like Ray Ford and Ray. The funny thing is, Ray Ford and motherfucking Drawmont Roach, since y'all niggas still talking, y'all should be wanting to fight each other.
Talk about it.
exactly.
Not teaming up on a fucking content creator.
Talk
You
about
fake
it.
brotherhood ass niggas, man. Y'all better chill the fuck out. Y'all are double teaming me, but y'all should be trying to fight each other, nigga.
Right.
Hey, okay, yo.
What's up, Darvin?
Yo, man, I was gonna ask you something, man. Can we agree that Devin and Tank a big fight?
100%. Hell yeah.
Okay. So let's just say this fight fall through, right? Let's say Dev, he be on some ducking shit, right?
Yeah.
Will we call Tank a duck if he don't call Shakur out like he just did Dev since he told him to get on the scale? Is that the next big fight after Dev? Is
That's a
Shakur
big fight.
I'm saying, what is that the biggest fight after Dev though? Is Shakur the biggest fight after Dev?
Tank against Shakur for Tank? Yeah, I think so.
So if Tank, if Dev duck out and Tank don't call him,
agree with that no more.
hold on, let me finish. And Tank don't.
I'm asking you a question, bro, because you asked the question. I just want to say no, I don't, because if Rolly Romero go out here and knock Teofimo Lopez the fuck out, I'm not all the way sure about that. When Rolly got all of these niggas ducking, the narrative will be painted much different. If Rolly Romero go here and knock Teofimo Lopez the fuck out, I'm not always sure about that, though.
Let him know.
That ain't got
Ain't
nothing to do
nobody
with them
Let him
ducking
two
know,
Rolly
fighting.
D.
Romero,
That ain't
but
got nothing to do with
Ryan
them two
Garcia.
fighting though.
Finish your question to me,
That
bro,
ain't
so I
got
can back
nothing.
it
That
up.
ain't got nothing to do with them two fighting. I'm saying Tank told the man to get on the scale, and I heard Shakur say he know Tank the A side. Shakur said that before. So if Tank don't go for Shakur next, then he ducking Shakur. That's what I'm
So
saying.
let me ask you this.
Malarkey.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. Do Shakur got to fight?
He don't, and he a free agent.
That's what's up. What are his responsibilities? What if he don't? What if Tank and Devin fall through and Shakur don't say shit?
Well, if I don't feel like Shakur should say something, but like you said yourself, you
So
said Tank the A side.
it's not Shakur Stevenson's job to go after the fight. It's only Tank's
It
job.
is. They was just trying to go after the fight. When he told him to get on the scale, Shakur responded, "The guy get on the scales, go
How is that
FaceTime."
trying to go after the fight? What are you talking about?
He was agreeing with Tank. He was even saying.
As a
Then he
matter
got
of
to
fact,
saying. He got to saying all the
we
little.
can go back through it, but I got a great memory. As a matter of fact, Tank Davis said we gotta see each other soon. Nigga gonna have to see me. And Shakur Stevenson said, like, I don't know what you think gonna happen if you don't fight me.
Okay. Well, hold on.
He
Let me
didn't
just say this real quick, then, KO. I'm gonna agree with you on that. but I think this was gonna happen, right? So if that fight fall through, and Shakur come out like, "What's up, then, Tank? Like we gonna make this fight," and Tank never sent it. Is that a duck?
No, they should go into negotiations for sure. If
So you saying that Tank?
If Shakur Stevenson calls out Tank Davis and says, "You ain't got Devin, I ain't got nothing. Let's get it cracking," and Tank Davis don't respond to him, that will be a duck. Yes, in my opinion.
Okay, that's all. I just want. All right, I just want. That's
But
all.
now let me ask you this: if Tank Davis and Devin Haney fall through and Shakur Stevenson don't say shit,
then he was faking. I agree.
no, is that a duck?
Yeah, man. He ain't even said nothing.
Victor, talk to me.
Why y'all keep saying if it fall through? Y'all mean if Tank
Victor,
duck,
talk
right?
to me, Victor.
Yeah,
Then I got Crown, then I got 817. Go ahead, Victor.
All right, let me say something real quick, KO. And this is your channel, and you know I respect you as being the host of your channel. But what I'm saying to you is, I'm talking about I don't know what a system. This nigga frequent flyer set up on this show with you for a half a motherfucking hour, and tied you down, right? And so now he wants to start blabbing his motherfucking mouth. Send that nigga to the back of the line and let him wait his turn. A little courtesy, nigga. Now,
he at the back. He at the back. That's why I keep going to everybody
I tied him down to the train tracks, but the train ain't come though. You should be happy about that, bro.
Hey, KO, this is what I want to say. This is what I wanted to say real quick while I got an opportunity to talk directly to you. I'm talking to you now. Look here, I disagree with you, KO. I disagree. The statement you made that Tank was wrong for saying what he said about Boots and what do you call it? What do we do with the frogs when we in science class back in junior high school? What was that called? Dissecting. Dissecting that fight. Cause that's what that's why I told Dean, you ain't going nowhere, Dean. You still gonna talk. Cause I got some shit I want to say about Boots. I got some shit God damn. I got some shit I want to say. I got some shit I want to say about Boots if time prevails. Now, but here's the disagreement with you, KO.
I'm listening.
They asked Boots, who do you think would win? That nigga tried to hide. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know. And the nigga said, nigga, make, words are important, KO, make a decision / choice. Make a decision / choice. And that nigga didn't hesitate, not one bit, to say core. That's what triggered Tank, because he still should have said, even though he was pinned against the wall, to say, you got to make a decision, you got to make a choice. That nigga could have said, damn, man, that's too hard, man. I mean, both them niggas can fight. I just can't, but he didn't. He didn't hesitate. When he asked him, when he asked him,
that's some female energy.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Bro. Let him talk. Let him finish.
I ain't got a fucking nice thing to say to you, nigga. If you interrupt me all the time you've already had on this goddamn panel, nigga. Shut up. Anyway, what I'm saying is when he asked him, who do you think? He said, I don't know. He repeated it. I don't know. Threw his hands up and everything. But when he said make a choice, that nigga made a choice. He didn't say, well, I think I might lean towards. He made a choice. He answered the question, one word, core. And that choice is what triggered Tank. Now that he thinks and chooses Core to beat Tank's ass, hell yeah, Tank has a right to come out and say, nigga, are you out your fucking mind? And that's why Tank said, why? When the motherfucking interviewer asked, not it wasn't the interview, but it was one of them press conferences, he said, what about Core? And Tank said, for what? And for what meant, why would I fight a nigga who all my fights, everybody, including Dr. J, are standing at attention, up out of their seats, because my fight brings that kind of excitement. And Core has had 2 events where the motherfuckers walked out the goddamn ring before the fight was even over. Why would I fight that nigga?
So I'm gonna respond to you. Like the end part, I'm not so much. I'm gonna focus on what you said about Boots, because that's really our disagreement that you said we had. Here's what I think, bro. I feel like with the way that Boots Ennis took up for Tank Davis with the Lamont Roach situation, I think for the way that he took up for Tank Davis, his status in the face of boxing, still respecting him and saying that he's the face of boxing, I feel like Tank Tank could have, man, Jay, I don't know what's going on, bro, but we gotta put you on mute, fam. I think he should have earned a lot more grace than for Tank to come at him the way that he did. Now, I ain't saying that I dislike the shit. Like, Tank is going to war with everybody. He ain't fucking with nobody. I like the energy, but I just think that was wrong in that regard because Boots Ennis has had his back, bro.
Listen.
And what I also hold on, let me finish this.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me finish with KO before you niggas interrupt, man.
Let me finish, bro. And what I also disagree with is he did hesitate. That's why they had to pull the answer out of him.
No.
I don't know and all of that shit. So
wait, hold up, KO.
I don't think the response that Tank, but once you feel like somebody chose a side over you or feel disrespected, I do understand you can't control how a man responds to their perceived disrespect. However, I think that Boots Ennis has been he's not a hater. He's been a big supporter of Tank Davis. And I thought that Tank was out of pocket coming at Boots like that because I don't think Boots really got nothing but love for Tank. He showed him respect.
I got you. I understand. I got you. I understand what you're saying. But let me say one thing, and then I'll relinquish my time. Your words. I said again. Words are important. Intellectuality and knowing the context. People always say this. Context. Well, the words are important. He hauled in the first question when he said make a, and here's the important word, choice. You know what choice means? I choose. So he chooses Core to beat Tate. That's a motherfucking insult. That you would choose a nigga to beat another nigga means you believe it. And he should have said that in the first
Tank is supposed to see it as an insult.
Hey, all that shit that he did. Wait a minute, hold up. Wait, hold up. I'm not finished. I'm not finished, man. All that shit that he did with Core, with Tank, about he's the face of boxing, that's a fact. He didn't have to reach and he hauled for that. That's a fact. All that shit about Tank's a good fighter, hell yes. That's a fact.
He could have played into the narrative that everyone else was playing into, though.
No, but he wasn't playing.
All I'm saying is, bro, just because a nigga pick you to lose a fight or whatever, I don't feel like that response is warranted. Now, granted, if that's what Tank is on, and he feel like you chose a side and you against him or whatever, I ain't got no problem with that either. I just think it's out of pocket because I don't think Boots mentioned that.
Can I tell the truth? Can I tell the truth? Being a
okay, I relinquish.
And then I'm going to Crown Jewel, bro.
I'm gonna be quick because I know we got past the panel. I know y'all got time. Tank Davis is mad at Cool Boy and Greg Hackett at the moment already prior to that.
Yeah, fact.
Okay. Boots Ennis ain't do nothing but ever show him love. See, you right, Victor. Words matter, nigga. Well, wait, what? Did Tank Davis come out and fucking say when Jaron Boots Ennis say he didn't lose to Lamont Roach? Did he have a problem with what Boots said then?
Nope.
When Boots said he was the face of fucking boxing?
No, he didn't have a
problem. Then can I talk now? You went a long time. You talking about frequent. Let me talk.
And he sound like he's screaming down the dark hallway, man. You need to bring the decibels
and
down.
So did you when you was up on this panel earlier, nigga. So shut up.
All I'm saying,
we ain't had no echoing and reverbing.
Y'all let Dean finish up because I gotta get the crown. I gotta get the 817. Go ahead, Dean.
Boots was on a national airways and gave that man his credit. No bigger accomplishment or anything a man can give me is saying that I am at the top of the sport. There is nobody above me. Period. Until they prove that. Even if they think somebody might got a shot. It wasn't like Boots said, yeah, Shakur gonna go in there and just like I'm sure he gonna beat him. Y'all forget Shakur coaches with Coach Rail in Philly. They around Bozy and Boots. Shakur show a lot of love. He come to every Boots fight. That's Boots young boy. But Boots fuck with Tank too.
So there you have it. But that ain't got nothing to there you have the bias, nigga.
Hold on, can I finish speaking? How is it fucking biased when he ain't just jumping out the window saying that about every fucking body and which way? Boots didn't even say that he was the face of boxing. Y'all niggas would have been on his ass if he would have got up there and say, ain't nobody better than me. That's my shit.
Hey, you all over the place, Dean. The nigga chose Core to beat Tank. That's enough.
Tank chose other fighters to beat other people.
I ain't mad. Listen, I'm not mad. I'm gonna end it with this because I gotta go to Crown, bro.
It's too much estrogen, bro.
Spence was talking crazy to Tank Davis. Told that nigga he don't fight nobody to his face. Let's talk real. Y'all niggas want to pick and choose.
Oh, they were kidding around. Don't use that as an example. They were kidding around.
Yo, you might have to turn his mic down, bro.
Crown, what's up, Crown?
What's good, KO? What's good, panel?
Let me catch the super chat, then I'm gonna let you cook, bro. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the 5 pieces of super chat. Tank Maniacs mad at Tank for calling it hijacked fighter boots overrated. Tank Maniacs, please don't jinx hijacked fighter Mason this weekend. Hashtag Grease, bro. I don't know what the fuck you be talking about half the time, but I appreciate
Earl
the
said that nigga don't fight nobody, KO. Shut the fuck up. You don't fight nobody. Shut your ass up. That's what Earl said.
He was clowning around. Earl and Tank are close.
Don't fight no fucking
Earl
body.
and Tank are close.
Y'all let me get the other brothers in here, man. Crown Jewel, talk to me, fam.
What's good, y'all? Long time no hear from. I hope everybody's doing well. I wasn't gonna touch on what y'all was saying because it's something I want to say, but real quick, I will say, I'm from Jersey. I've been around both Boots and Shakur, and I think we got to reach a point with these young fighters where they're not so sensitive that you think everybody that picks against you or predicts against you is your enemy. It's a sport. Fans pay that think you're gonna win. Fans pay that think you're going to lose. And a smart fighter is just happy that the fan paid. He don't give a damn what the prediction is. If anything, he uses it as motivation to prove you're wrong. But to come out here and like I said, everybody knows I'm a huge Tank Davis fan. To come out and insult everybody just because they pick against him in a fight is ridiculous. I heard somebody say earlier, it's feminine behavior, and I think it is. I think we have too many young men being raised primarily by women, and they're overly emotional. Someone should be able to pick against you in a sport and it not be your dire enemy. Your job is to win them over as a fan. That's what athletes do. With that being said, I don't want to waste any more time talking about anything involving Boots going back and forth with somebody he's not going to fight in the aftermath of the biggest win of his career and the introduction of a second Boots character. I think Boots' entire career, we've recognized him as a flashy, talented, athletic, fast, powerful fighter. And that guy, I will name Designer Boot. That was Louis Boots. On Saturday night, I was blessed to be in attendance on floor level, and I got to witness for the first time steel-toe construction boots. He got cracked with a big shot.
Who is talking right now?
I feel like it bothered him. I feel like it bothered him, and he put his steel-toe construction boots on, tightened his defense up, and commenced to breaking Xander the hell down to the point where by the end of that round, Xander was falling in trying to hug him. Complete turnaround. Anybody who thinks that was something negative that happened last night that's going to make everybody so happy to fight Boots, you're out of your damn mind. Everybody gets hurt. Ali was down. Floyd's been hurt way worse than what you've seen with Boots. I mean, Tyson's been knocked out. Whoever you want to name. If you stay around long enough, you're going to get hurt. And it may not be against the biggest, best puncher you ever faced. But the real measure is what happens after you take that big shot. And what happened after he took that big shot, like I said, he turned into construction boots and went to hell to work. And it ain't nothing more shameful in boxing than somebody beating you into submission, especially as a world champion. And I will say this before I close. Xander's corner failed him on Saturday night. After round 5, it was evident this man gave all he had in 3 and 4. Boots ate that shit up, reassumed control, and like I said, broke him all the way down. Anybody that was there knew this man is done. He can't miss him with anything he's throwing. And at that point, Xander's shots had nothing on him. It's much easier for a fighter to get mad at his corner and come back psychologically from a fight being stopped too quick. But when you let a young fighter, who I think is immensely talented and had a bright future ahead of him, get beat into submission, I'm not sure what type of psychological fighter we're going to have when he tries to come back.
Damn. Shout out Detroit Mike with the 2-piece in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He's just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. Michael Drake with the 5-piece.
In the super chat says KO, if Tank versus Dev doesn't happen, who does he fight next? Realistically, I think Gary Antoine Russell could be an option. With Pitbull fighting Nestor Bravo now, I think it is. Forgot who Pitbull. I don't think him and Gary Antoine are fighting no more. So that could be a realistic option. Gary Russell Jr. could be a realistic option. There's some other fights out there for him under just like an in-house PBC type vibe. But I'm holding out hope that this fight with Devin Haney gets done, man. We got David Lynch with the 2-piece in the super chat says, let's get those likes up. He's right, goddamn it. He's right. We got FaZe in the building with the 5-piece in the super chat. AB picked Earl and Bud shook AB hand before and after the fight versus Earl. It's a sport. Why so sensitive? Shout out to FaZe again with that super chat. 817. I know you lit, man. Talk to me. Talk to me, 817.
My boy, what's going on, man?
Chilling, man. What's good?
Much love to the panel. Look, I'm a little hoarse from the fight this weekend, but I want to say a few things. I was quiet the entire time when this fight was made, leading up to it. You know what I'm saying? I made sure not to get on nobody's lives or nothing because I wanted to hear what folks had to say. You feel me? Yeah. And here's my 2 cents, bro. First of all, KO, it's funny, in regards to the other shit you got going on, it's funny how you ain't nobody, but everybody hear what the fuck you got to say. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit is wild to me. All these niggas, they paid, they in the sport, they this, that, and the third, and they know what the fuck you saying, but they telling everybody you a nobody. You feel me? That shit contradicts anything that comes after that. So, moving on from that shit funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Boxers, get your shit together. When it comes to Tank Davis and the rest of the guys, notice how I said, and when it comes to Tank Davis and the rest of the guys, let's keep it a buck. We've been watching this shit for a long time. I know I have. Coming up, all these guys were looked at as talented, and every time they put a microphone in any one of their faces for any elongated amount of time, Tank Davis' name got mentioned. Okay? They all kind of looked up to bro, and he know that, and he done told y'all that in so many words, but Tank ain't an articulate person. Yeah, he emotional as fuck. We all know. He got some trauma. You feel me? So for him to respond to Jaron in that way, when we already understand where Jaron was coming from, that's Tank Davis in a nutshell. For us to criticize him at this point, we know who the fuck he is. You feel me? We don't love Tank for the person he is outside the ring. We love him for who he is in the ring. You dig? So do with that what you will. But in closing, when it comes to Jaron, oh yeah, Devin Haney, stop the bullshit, bro. Is Jaron Ennis at 154 pounds? Is Tank Davis weigh at 135 pounds? Bro, anybody that's somebody that you can keep in your mouth to keep relevant, Bill gonna do that. So we know what that is. We'll see what happens. But when it comes to Jaron Ennis, bro, when this fight was made, this is one of them classic, if Xander loses, it was a great challenge for him and it'll boost his career, move him on. Jaron, he got to win a certain way. He got to look good when he go in there. Who he bring out or who bring him out is important. What he say afterwards is important. And we already had lined up who the fuck is next for Jaron Ennis. And everybody was ready to critique every fucking minute of that fight. Okay? And when it come to motherfucking, when we talk about punches received and thrown and shit, I don't know if y'all motherfuckers didn't watch Bam and Vargas fight, but Vargas was putting some motherfucking shit upside Bam head. Bam was giving it back to him, but it wasn't like Vargas wasn't finding his ass. Y'all act like y'all ain't see Bam out there with them goddamn glasses on. Say, bruh, when Mexicans go fight, it's rock'em sock'em robots. Motherfuckers talk about their heart, this, that, and the third. It's a Mexican pride, El Puro, none of that shit. When a black man out there, his motherfucking ass can't get touched, and he got to put in motherfucking work. He got to be articulate. He got a whole bunch of shit that he got to hold up.
Facts.
And then here's another thing, too. We criticize the fuck out of these fighters when they fight fighters that we know are below they fucking caliber. What have we been doing? What have y'all been doing for Jaron Ennis this entire fucking time? Because you felt like he hadn't fought a fighter that was at his motherfucking caliber, right? So, you know, when they do fight a motherfucker like that and they do put their shit on the line, when they do bite down, when they do get in there and give you what the fuck you want, you ready to tear them the fuck apart. The shit is lame as fuck. The man went in there and established the jab in the first 7 seconds. My wife was sitting right next to me. I told her, I said, babe, if he go out here and he establish some shit in the first few seconds, he gonna know he got him. Because if I can get this off on him, see, Jaron the type, he gonna get something off on you, then he gonna try some other shit. Then he gonna try some other shit. Then he gonna try some other shit. Then he gonna try some other shit, right? Then he know out of them 6, 7, 8 things I tried, I got 5 of them I can go to, and now you don't know which one he fucking going to. That's what he did with Xander, and he did that shit within 45 fucking seconds. But see, you know, listen, man, you know, all you dick riding ass niggas out there that was worried about him upsetting the apple cart, you feel me? A few years ago, y'all knew what the fuck y'all was seeing, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. For a motherfucker to be sitting up at the crib and to be the so-called face of boxing and shit and be worried about what an active nigga doing, god damn it, it scared his motherfucking ass too. It scared the people around him. His people was hitting him. That's why the fuck he said something. And so on and so on. Y'all get off the bullshit, man. If y'all want these fighters to go out here, put it on the line and challenge they motherfucking self, like Xander, like Boots, then goddamn respect the motherfucking performance, bro. We ain't got a better performance. We ain't got a motherfucking better performance out of one of our type fighters in the last few fucking years, bro.
Gavel bang.
And y'all gonna kill it, and y'all gonna kill it running this man down.
I'm over here thinking. I'm trying to think if I can think of one. You cook it though. I can't think of one. Go ahead.
That was the best fight I've seen in years. He's cooking.
Bro, I'm telling you. I mean, within the first 45 fucking minutes, I'm standing up screaming at my motherfucking TV, bro. Because that's what we want.
Nobody sat down when the fight started.
Man.
When's the last time you seen a live fight where the crowd started the fight off standing up? I ain't seen that since Tyson.
Facts. Okay.
Benavidez and Zerto was a good fight too, though.
I'm talking about I was in the building. Everybody was standing up when the fight started.
And my brother, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, my brother. Before I get out of here, I'm gonna tell you why. Because we know what we've been seeing the last couple of years, right?
Well, you ain't got to tell me, bro.
We know what we've been seeing, and to finally, right? To finally have it put on display and quote unquote challenge, bro. There ain't no denying it now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no denying it now. Now I know other channels and maybe KO and everybody else will go back and they'll break the fight down and we'll look at
make
it
stuff up
frame by frame, make shit up. All of it, man.
I broke that shit down yesterday.
Their favorite fighter ain't never been hit with a right hand.
Man, say, man, look here. At the end of the day, I seen that man get hit with shit he ain't see. I seen that man in the midst of trying to get up, trying to figure out what the fuck he was getting hit with. Okay, that man footwork, his ability is dangerous, bro.
He took his leg movement away in the first 10 seconds with a jab.
We need to respect the fucking game. Give more respect to these fighters. Ain't none of our motherfucking ass willing to go in there and get punched like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I was at one point, but not
right.
no more.
But I'm just saying. I'm saying for you know who I'm talking about. It's a certain motherfucking
for the people that don't respect the fighters or the ones that won't
and
get
I've
their
been
ass
watching it. I watched it the entire time the fight was made, and I waited till after the fight to see what the fuck was gonna be said, man. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of motherfuckers don't like what they seen because they know he a threat to the motherfuckers they love.
And what you said about what they said, both their stock went up from that.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna tell.
Go ahead. I gotta pass it, bro. But go ahead, finish up.
We need to love the sport of boxing more than we love these boxers. And boxers, quit giving a fuck about what the majority of these fans say. Because I'm telling you, we just watched it. They listen, your motherfucking explanations, niggas don't know definitions. Explanations for them are excuses. You dig? And when you lose, it don't matter what the fuck you say. You never was what everybody said you was when you was winning. So fuck them. Get your motherfucking bread. And I'm out.
Because
more. What's
boxing
up,
is an
B?
man, I wanted to
individual
say,
sport, and people
yo,
hate on the fighters.
All right, we got B more. Then I'm gonna go to Jay. Then I'm gonna have the whole panel open for the last few minutes. Y'all just go ahead and be
dang,
quick.
what
Though,
about
y'all.
me? You skipping over me, bro?
Man, shut
No,
up.
you can go. You can go after them frequent. Go ahead. Go ahead. Be more real quick.
All right, yo. Check this out, man. You have bear witness to the evolution of Jaron Boots Ennis. He stepped in the ring, led down the ring by Jadakiss, went in, and he let those jabs go. Xander buckled down. When he got tested in the third round, he came through it with flying colors. And all these clown ass B-side boxing punk Mitches can talk about was 30 seconds at the end of the motherfucking third round. But that's cool, calm. Moose ain't get upset. Fourth round, came out and laid down the masterclass ass whipping on Xander Zayas. Took the fifth round off. Want to see if the man can get it back up so they can get back at it. And then, sixth round, Bozy must have told him, man, stop playing with your goddamn food. Get this shit over with. We got shit to do. So he started whipping his ass again in the sixth round.
That was
Came
risky.
back the seventh round, and he decided to put it to an end.
Yep.
And there lie, Xander Zayas. But on another note,
he quit. He quit like a motherfucker.
I want y'all to realize this G Money situation, and I said G Money. You got to realize you're in the middle of seeing G Money, Tank Davis, become G Money the same way Pretty Boy Floyd became Money Mayweather. Now go ahead and look at that and think about that for a minute. He's in the middle of a bigger heel turn than he ever had before. Motherfuckers booed him because he got a draw against a motherfucker who I clearly saw he would beat 7-5.
Facts.
No matter what these B-side boxing fan club bitches be saying, he won that fight 7-5. But that's all right. A draw is not a loss. So now he's in his heel turn. He in the middle of his heel turn. So next, y'all going to see preludes to the fight of Devin getting his ass whipped all around the ring like a fucking pinata. And then you're going to start seeing Tank riding around in that big ass fucking tank counting money like his mentor, Money Mayweather.
Let me pass it, bro. Let me pass
You're going to see all types of wild
Let
ass
me
shit.
pass it, bro.
I digress.
Jay, talk to me real quick. Then I'm going to frequent, man. What's up, Jay?
Hey, what's up? I just wanted to say I don't get how Devin thinks he can be A side the Tank when he was B side to Ryan and Ryan was B side the Tank himself. Yeah. So like I don't get his thinking on that. And also I believe the fifth round in the fight of Boots is where he is one of the knockdown rounds. Oh yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know if he took off on that round. And also I would say that the referee was the one that failed Zayas in the fifth round because he should have stopped the fight because there was a knockdown and then Boots went in and just pounded on him and just like like just beat him for like a while. Like this fight should have been stopped in the 5th. So I'd say the referee was really the one that failed him. And that.
Okay. All right.
Not his corner or whatever. More so.
The referee, and he went over to the doctor, and the doctor let him keep fighting too. So
true. Oh, and I guess they both. I guess they both failed him. But I think the referee should have I don't think he was like fighting back. Like I think he Boots is just teeing off on him. Like reasons for the ref to stop the fight came up. Maybe there wasn't reasons for the doctor because I don't know. The doctor, is a doctor. He has to look at doctor shit, and I don't know that. But I believe if you're not fighting back or whatever, and someone's teeing off you, a referee can stop the fight. So that's just I don't know, me.
Gotcha.
But I also didn't get to see this fight until someone put this up on Twitter or whatever until after or whatever. So yeah.
Man, Rico was fighting back against you.
Let me see what my dog Frequent. Go ahead, Frequent.
Yeah, I just wanted to say let Crown know, man. Earlier he was cooking 100%, man. It's a chemical imbalance, man. A bunch of estrogen in some of these dudes, man. For Tank to go off on people for not picking him in a fight is just crazy. I don't understand that, man. And
Tank said himself, all he had to say was, I don't know. Stick with I don't know, nigga.
Victor, you ain't gotta defend Tank and agree with Tank for everything.
I'm not
he
defending
say,
Tank.
I'm
defending the concept.
Everything, bro.
I ain't defending Tank, nigga. I know I don't have to defend Tank. I'm defending the
Tank? You always
concept,
defending
nigga.
Tank, man. Cut it
The
out,
side fucking college of it.
And how am I wrap it up when he just screaming down a dark hallway all night long, man?
Just talk, bro.
I'm trying to talk, man. It need to be some order up here. People need to stop talking when I'm talking.
Hey, calm your head down, Frequent. Go ahead. Go ahead,
You know what I mean?
Go ahead,
man,
that,
I just think
cut
it's
that shit out, man. Go ahead.
I just wanted to find out. I'm still in disbelief, man, that it's people who actually believe that if Devin don't come down below 144 to fight Tank, then he ducking, man. Are y'all that far going, man, that y'all think that Devin can make 135 or something for Tank to fight Tank?
Bro?
Yeah, that's
what y'all acting like. He ain't making it down. He barely can make 144. We know that's why Shakur wanted to fight him at 144. And on top of that, we saw. On top of that, we saw.
Fam. It's okay. They're gonna meet in the middle, bro. They deserve. Devin's gonna meet him in the middle. It's okay, bro.
144,
he's not gonna get Tank to give up 9 pounds, and he only gives up 3. That's not
Tank
gonna happen.
Tank is at 140 right now, man.
Can I say, as the Ryan Garcia,
Tank was about to
actually fight? I really hope that Tank wins.
Tank was about to fight Jake Paul at 195, man. Come on.
Oh, shut up with that.
You gotta stop coming with them dumb ass talking points, bro. That's
I'm saying he was about to go past 144.
No,
he's about to go past 147.
You don't know what Tank Davis is gonna weigh. What Jake Paul was gonna weigh. Tank Davis wasn't gonna weigh, bro. Stop it, fam.
What we do know
is Devin Haney is a much better fighter and a bigger threat than Jake Paul. So it's not the same thing, my nigga.
Okay, let me cook y'all like this then. We saw Tank.
You ain't cooking nobody.
We saw Tank and Shakur playing around, stepping on the scale. I stepped on the scale too, by the way. But we saw them stepping on the scale and everything, acting like they about to fight and everything. You know, Shakur weighed in at 148. Tank was 144 or something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Tank inserted himself in the conversation when the weight was on the table of 144 between Shakur and Devin. And so Tank wanted to fight Devin.
We hear you talk about
that's
this
the weight
earlier.
that was on the table right there, 144.
I'm gonna tell you.
Anything below 144 is a duck, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Your boy fucked up. I'm gonna tell you how he fucked up. Then I'm passing
anything below 144
is a duck. Let me tell you what it is, bro. Let me tell you what it is. This is where your boy fucked up at by throwing that weight out there publicly, because now you dealing with Al Heyman. And nigga, if you telling Shakur Stevenson you'll make those type of concessions, the fuck you think you gonna have to do with Tank? Because who's a bigger name, Tank or Shakur? See, Devin would actually have an argument to have some sort of leverage over Shakur. He has no argument versus Tank. He fucked up, and he put himself in a horrible position. He fucked up. Your boy fucked up. He should have kept his motherfucking mouth shut. Because if you'll give Shakur Stevenson a catch weight of 144, you clearly will give Tank Davis a catch weight of 144 plus a 10-pound rehydration limit.
Hell no, we ain't doing no rehydrations, bro.
You're gonna give Tank more than what you're willing to give Shakur. That's just what it's gonna be, bro. Or you're gonna be painted as a duck, and I'm gonna be right here to make sure that shit happens.
Y'all the only delusional fan base that's gonna be running with that. Everybody else is gonna say that Tank is the duck, bro.
This
because we know Devin can't make nothing below 140.
It's bigger than your fan base. So call it what you want. But this
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a quick question.
But this KO. Will be heard more than your message. Let me go to Juke though.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question real quick.
No, you don't ask you a question.
That's it. I'm gonna ask you a question and that's it, bro. I just want to ask you a question and that's it.
Hold your question. I'm gonna let her cook and then you ask me a question after she cooks.
All right, you gotta pull the time clock out for Juke though.
Good evening, KO. How y'all doing?
Chilling. What's up, Juke?
Salute.
I want to say a few quick points. I just want to say that so when it comes to this whole like Devin and Tank situation, so no, I mean I agree with you. It absolutely would be a duck because at the end of the day, you can't cry, oh, I can't make 144. You didn't know that before you put a lightweight on your list. And that's why I always mentioned that I was like, he shouldn't have lightweights on his list. He shouldn't have lightweights on his list. This is not how boxing works. And Devin fans will fight me tooth and nail, and it's coming back to bite. You don't do that because at the bare minimum, if you were on an even playing field, let's say you're on an even playing field, you're supposed to meet in the middle, right? Like, and that's kind of what him and Shakur are doing. You're kind of meeting in the middle. He's at 140, you're at 147. You're gonna meet somewhere in the middle, which is 144. Okay, fine. But Tank is still at 135. So you meet in the middle. The middle is 141. So and that's when you're on an even playing field. They're not even on.
I'll take at 135 and he weighed in at 144.
I didn't interrupt you. You need to relax. Get some self-control. We talking about Tank emotional. You kind of acting like him. So one thing is that that's the middle. So, but meanwhile, most A-sides don't meet you in the middle. You come to them. So even if Tank is even considering meeting you above 135, he's already being generous. That's just a fact. That's just the reality of the situation. And y'all love the A-side, B-side when he was telling Shakur 25%, despite the fact that they're actually closer in market value. So Tank could really be like 25%. So no, it's not unfair. And if you felt that you couldn't make that weight, then maybe it was a dumb move, like I said, to put a lightweight on your list. And then you're going to also make the most money. It's not wrong. If not, stop calling out lightweights and stay your big behind at 147 and shut up. Now, moving on to Tank. Tank is wrong. I understand he's always been emotional about, if you pick me, you against me. He just has this weird situation. That's just how he is. It's always been. It is what it is. Right? That's how you feel. You picked against me. But at the same time, I disagree with it. Like, I think him and Shakur are 50-50. I do, and I don't care. That's my stance. And I think that Boots has been very supportive of him, and I think that he went a little too far with that. Like, I understand I don't like him, stay over there, I'm mad. But when you start saying he's overhyped and all that, and you start talking, you're going a little too far.
Thank you, G.
I can't ride with you on that. And that's okay.
Yeah, no.
But guess what? We don't gotta ride with our favorite fighters on everything. That's the
beauty. No. What the fuck?
That's the beauty of having a brain. But guess what? I also think folks is gassing it because the same people who go running the Tank fan saying, "What do you think about this?" didn't say a damn thing when Devin Haney was trashing Boots and said, when they would compliment him saying they both got good jabs, yeah, but he ain't doing it at the level I did it though. Devin Ben said that Boots wasn't on the level, and Devin Ben sneak.
Not to cut you off, I'm gonna let you keep talking, but I've always felt there's some infatuation that other fan bases have, specifically Devin Haney fans, with hearing Tank Davis fans speak negatively about Tank.
I was talking about this yesterday, KO, with Supreme. They have this this like fetish of like, y'all gotta criticize him. But my thing is this: I think Tank needs to shut the hell up. Or if he is gonna talk, it needs to be on the therapist's couch. That's just my opinion. However, my thing is, he needs to shut the hell up. But guess what? If you want running in here telling us, hey, look what Devin said about Boots. Look what Devin said, because Devin trashed Boots more than one occasion. If you want in here making this a big issue, dragging it out, you might also need to follow that same advice of shutting the hell up. I don't want to hear it. So when it comes to y'all asking, what do you feel about it? I feel the same way y'all felt about it when Devin did it. I feel the same way about it when Devin got domestic violence charges. I feel the same way about it when he was jumping other fighters with his whole crew. That's how I feel about it. That's my official stance on that. But that's all I already got, KO.
Already. All right. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, I wanted to ask y'all, man, as boxing fans, man. Yo, do y'all really want to see a fight where Devin where Devin struggles to get down to 144 and
I want to ask you as a boxing fan,
and y'all want
you
to
would
see
just
that
shut
fighter
the
get a
fuck
fight
up
like
for
y'all
a
want to see
half
them
hour.
fighters half dead. Y'all worse than Shakur fans. Y'all want to see him fight somebody half dead.
You are a clown.
Y'all worse than Shakur. Y'all want to see him fight somebody half dead.
You are a clown.
Diabolical. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourself, bro.
You are a clown.
Stop, y'all. Let me answer the question. The answer to the question, Frequent, is very simple. If they make the fight, then that means Devin Haney feels comfortable. And I want to see the fight, and I don't want to hear no motherfucking excuses. If he's not comfortable, then duck out. And like I heard Juke say, I've heard Deem say it, fight at 147 or use your WBO status and petition to fight Jaron Boots Ennis. If you can't do what they're asking you to do as the A side, and you want to duck out on your biggest payday because you're worried about it, duck out and go do something else. You have options. No one's forcing him, bro. No one has a gun to his head. He can pull out of these negotiations if he want to.
You know how there's an asterisk next to the Tank versus Ryan Garcia.
You'll support him.
It'll always
He'll pull out of the negotiation.
That's what y'all want,
man. You'll do a whole live stream saying that he was right to do that.
Y'all don't want him to
And
win
you be
so
going
bad.
on live tonight.
So you want to
Y'all want him
you
to
will
have
be
a
going on
handicap. Y'all
live
want him to
tonight
win
to
so
make
bad that
answer yourself with the dumbest narrative that you can create.
Y'all really fanboys,
So
man.
just
Y'all
be
really want him to have a
quiet, shut
handicap
up,
like that.
and say goodbye.
Now here's what it is, bro. Now let me tell you what it
stay
is,
away
bro.
from the
Hold
paint
on,
chips
let
in
me
the
tell y'all
basement.
some. Let me tell y'all some real shit. Let me tell y'all some
You
real
need to
shit.
stay off your knees.
Everybody, stop for a second. Let me tell you some real shit.
This
This is what it is, bro. And y'all
Money
always
shot.
do this. You want to make it seem like Devin's not looking for his own advantage. Like, see, that's my thing with you niggas. Like, Devin wants to have the no rehydration clause. He wants to have the fight at 147 if he can. He only wants to cut an extra 3 pounds and make Tank Davis come up 9 pounds if he can do that, because he's looking for an advantage as well. He wants to outweigh Tank Davis by 25 pounds the night of the fight. What pisses me off is that you guys refuse to acknowledge that. They're both looking for Tank Davis doesn't want this nigga outweighing him by 25 pounds. He's more comfortable, like, nigga, you can outweigh me 10 to 15 pounds, cool, no problem. Devin Haney doesn't want to outweigh that nigga by less than 25 pounds. My problem with you niggas is y'all act like Devin's not making moves, trying to look for a motherfucking advantage too.
That's not what it is, KO.
Hold on, fam. Hold on. What y'all always do is the nigga that's looking to outweigh somebody by 25, 30 pounds, instead of actually fighting niggas his size, y'all call that nigga the warrior. And the nigga that's actually trying to make them closer in weight, closer to the same size, y'all try to paint that nigga as a coward. It's nasty work, bro.
Is Tank close to walk around weight, or is he close to fighting weight? Answer that. Is Tank close to walk around weight, or is he close to fighting weight?
He can fight 147, or he can go fight 154. And guess what? Boots in
Is Tank close to walk around weight, or is he close to fighting weight?
Ryan Garcia, they will not have a clause on him.
Is Tank close to walk around weight, or is he close to fighting weight? That 144 is that close to fighting weight, or is that his walk around weight, bro? I'll wait.
Everybody stop.
I want to see how you gonna answer this.
I purposefully waited on you to say this again. I need you to do me a favor. I already got it pulled up. This is how you know I predict you niggas and see you coming from a mile away. Because I heard
you ain't hear my question.
Stop talking, my nigga. I heard it because I'm gonna give you the floor. You ain't gonna want it when I give it to you though. Trust. I heard you say it before, and I just waited on you to say it again. Could you please do me a favor and tell me when Tank Davis weighed 144 pounds?
Bro, that was years ago, bro. Come on, you pulling up something that's from years ago. We talking about now. We talking
you
about
said he weighed
almost
in.
2 years
You
later.
said he weighed in
It's not almost 2 years.
We talking about
144
almost
pounds.
2 years.
It's
We
not
talking about almost 2
2
years.
years.
You said you're gonna give me
You're
the floor
lying.
now.
That
Go
was
ahead.
You said you're
No,
gonna give me
don't
the
give
floor
him the
now.
floor. Get that nigga the floor. He's
We
running around
talking.
niggas
He
around
like,
in
don't give
circles,
him
man.
the floor.
That was
We
15
talking
That
about
months
nigga,
ago.
almost 2 years later
That's
after
not almost
Tank
2
then
years. That's
tried to
15
put
months.
on weight to try to
That's
fight Jake
15 months
Paul at
ago. 2 years is
195
24
and
months.
then decided he was gonna
It
fight and
was an
come back and fight at
exhibition, you
140.
idiot.
Why are y'all
He
so
was about to
scared?
fight Pitbull at 140,
You
and now
are
y'all
so
trying to
scared.
shrink him back
You are
down to
so scared.
135. He's not
Just
at
say you scared,
135.
Franklin. Just say you scared.
All right, I'm gonna have everybody go backstage, and I am in Gervonta Tank Davis's box rec. Watch how I cook this nigga with 1 minute left in the stream. Watch this shit. These are all Tank Davis's weights for all his professional fights for his entire career. Salute to everybody that came up here. Salute to Dean by any means. Go subscribe to my brother. Salute to everybody that came up here. Let me show y'all how niggas be lying. Gervonta Tank Davis, 125, 127, 129, 126, 131, 129, 127, 132, 126, 128, 132, 132, 134, 133, 131, 135 and a half, 129, 130, 132, 129, 129, 129, 134, 129, 139, 134, 133, 134, 135, 133, 133. Could you please tell us frequent again? Oh, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, bro. Could you please tell us again which one frequent? Can you tell us which fight he weighed 144 pounds? I'll be waiting on your answer. I'll be waiting on your answer. Please let me know which one of his fights it was that he weighed 144 pounds. If you go live tonight, go over that in your live stream. Tell us which motherfucking fight he weighed in 144 pounds at. We'll be waiting patiently for your motherfucking answer. Salute to y'all. I'll be live Wednesday night at 7:30. It's your boy KO. Another 5-1 in the books. We'll see y'all soon. We out of here, y'all. Peace.